And we are live. Welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. How is it going? It is Eric from Eric's World here, back with another live stream. And I am home, and it is awesome because it was a nice getaway. But it is good to be back so that I can get back to work. Ooh, that is real laggy right now. What is going on? That's weird. But yeah, back home, and I'll be able to do some work now in the mock on. Check. Man, it's super laggy. What the heck is going on? Maybe it was just Hangouts popping up. Let me there's two people here and I don't even see the chat pop up. What is going on? Okay, StreamYard's done. Let me close out this so that I can hopefully get it less laggy or something like that. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. It just updated. Vision Bricks, welcome. Scalador, welcome, man. How's it going? Snake, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate it, man. Oh, what was that? Airman Perez. Or not Airman. Whatever that is. Lego Freak, how is it going? Sure, I'll join this Discord thing. So let me pop on that. That's weird. But yeah, welcome Lego Freak, Scout, Envision. How's it going, everyone? Are you all having a good night? It's a bit better now. Okay, so you guys were having the same issue as me, but seems like it's working now, so that's good. See, how about you? I am doing pretty good. Glad to be back home, and I'll be starting a new job here soon in 9 days, I think. And Scouter, guess what? Your manager position, I'll be getting that amount, if that was truthful before, the amount that you get paid as a manager. So not even having a manager position, I'll be getting $20.50 an hour. So that is fantastic. Sadly, it's 3 days a week, full time. So I'm going to be doing 12 hours a day for that. That's weird. Let me pop it up on YouTube so I can see the chat if it's not really updating on here. Must be having a lot of issues tonight. Actually, there's an update on my computer, so maybe that's why it's not doing so good tonight. Be having a lot of issues tonight. Actually, there we go. Hear a little echo for a second. Apologize about that. Okay, got the chat over to my left. Let me put on live chat. There we go. And I will be able to see anything that comes in. Fantastic. Going good. That is good, man. Glad to hear. I think I've seen you go live a couple days in a row on Instagram. That's pretty cool. I haven't been able to pop in. I've been super busy whenever I got back home, trying to get ready for this new job and all. How was Georgia? It was decent. I really wish I had my own car so I could just drive myself around and such, because I felt like, or the guy that was helping me out, sometimes he pointed in the direction of like I was taking advantage of him in a way. It was a little weird. I was giving him $40 or 40 total dollars for gas money and such, because he's coming on base anywhere. He's going to the same place I'm going. So I had lodging on base. So literally just come in through the front gate, go over to the right, boom, pick me up, and then boom, out. And he's got, so it was really weird. So he's getting $40 for free pretty much there. So I would rather have my own car, but Georgia was nice. It was very cold. Might be able to say that it was colder than here in Pennsylvania somehow. I don't know why, but it just felt that way, even with me wearing my uniform. Yeah, so did not like being outside. But whenever we were outside, I didn't want to be outside for that long. Definitely it was like, it was last weekend, not this weekend, not this past weekend, but the weekend before. We went around Atlanta and such, walked around there, and saw landmarks and so not a whole lot of landmarks because we had to walk pretty much because I didn't have a car, so I couldn't drive us anywhere. My family came up, by the way, so my sister, her boyfriend, and my mom, they came up. So I haven't seen them in about 10 months from the last point, So it was nice seeing them and meeting my sister's boyfriend also. Yeah, that was pretty awesome. All right, so Mr. Scouter just leave us. I'll do those push-ups for him. Since I actually have some room over here, so it's pretty nice. I do it from this way, so you'll be able to see my legs and such. So I'm not doing it. And I just worked out downstairs, so I'm pretty tired after doing that workout. Let's get this chair set up. All right. Whew. That was great. All right. So hopefully we'll be continuing the mock here soon. I know no one's seen like an update video on that, which is probably not going to come out. Of course you just fall off. Why do they even put you on here? I gotta clean up my room. I haven't had a chance to come in here and clean it up, but not that bad since it's not like the whole room. It's just like 1/4 of it. It's just a bachelor looking room for right now. Brick Bunnies, how's it going? Thank you so much for coming. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just putting my Fitbit back on. Yes, push-ups for the Scalda. The God Scout or whatever. Apostle. No, not Apostle. I don't know. We'll hopefully be getting our guest in here soon. Oh, as I say that, look, Andrew just popped in, closing his tabs real quick. Come on, don't save, don't need it. Get off my screen. No, don't save, don't need it. There we go. Welcome, Andrew.
Hold on a second, my earbuds don't want to work. Oh, no, now they're working. How's it going, man?
Good, how are you, man?
Oh, no. Doing good. Doing good. Your voice was very delayed from where your mouth actually was.
Oh my god, it's the fucking... Wait, so my mouth is delayed to the audio?
Okay. No, it's better now. Maybe it was just because I just joined.
Okay. Yeah, it's usually like that. It's like super laggy to begin with, and then boom, it gets better, something like that.
Yeah.
Fiesta, welcome. Yes, my name's Rick now. $400 I got paid because of that. Oh my gosh. I'm glad I never did that. That would be horrible. Who's IGB coming in?
Whoever it is says sup, Rick. He's already in the...
Let's see. I could join if I get this stuff done in a few. Ooh, what stuff you got to do? And welcome, Yesta, by the way. I forget if I just did that.
So, I know you saw that Attack on Titan episode.
Yes. I wish it was longer, though. I wish.
No, that's the thing. It's like they went the first 4 minutes just backlog.
I know.
And then it's like, oh, now we're in the action.
I skipped a little bit of that because I really just wanted to see the action. Why do I love this? I know he's like, honey, I'm gonna die, so just take care of the kids. Boom.
Yeah, there's not you didn't miss anything there. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah, I know. So stupid. And just talk to the general. A lot of people are gonna die. Obviously, thank you.
Yeah, I find the one thing I didn't really like about the whole episode is that they kind of very little brush past like, Eren, you just killed like children and innocent civilians, and he goes, but Warhammer Titan, and then dives off the building. And it's like, okay, like you just gonna bet the eye. But I kind of did like that they even did bring that up. It's like, yo, you are killing innocents, you know? He goes, yeah, but you're like, you know, they brought me to it. You killed my family, we're gonna kill yours. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, like all the guys from the Devil Island, I forget what they call it, Paris Island.
The Eldians, yeah, from Paradise Island.
They're just elite troopers. They can take care of everyone. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah. I never thought, I'm like, oh, yeah, you know what Attack on Titan needs? Guns. That's what they need to deal with people. Guns. It's like, it was like their whole maneuver equipment was already overpowered. Now they had weapons and like actual guns. Oh, it's over.
They were just mowing them all down. It was crazy. Yeah. It was nice seeing that. I can't wait for the next one. Sadly, we got to wait a whole week.
Yeah, still got 10 more episodes, I think.
Well, that's good. Yeah, a major war coming in touch for all that. But it looked like the cutscene at the end, which I should not watch those anymore. I don't know why I do, but like.
Like tell you what's happening next episode.
Yeah, look, next time there's going to be a lot. Look at this Titan. He shows up. That one over there. He's here now.
Yeah. It was kind of one of those things where I'm like, okay, the next episode, the Beast Titan has to show up, and then the end credit thing, the Beast Titan shows up. Yeah. A fucking course. Like, thanks for stating the obvious.
Pretty obvious at this point. Yeah. He'll be there.
Yeah. Anything else?
He's Armor Titan, so I think you're right that he died.
No, I don't think he died. I think he's just really, really damaged, and he can't like transform because he's trying to heal himself first.
Okay. I thought like if you cut their neck or something, then they're dead or something like that.
Yeah, well, he got hit in the explosion or whatever.
Scooby Dooby Doo, text him to come. Where's Beefab? Do you know, like, talk to Beefab and such? I don't know. Beefab's been a little weird. He hasn't responded to me, or actually, no, he did respond to me. And he's on a very weird schedule because he was trying to do daily content. And I guess he failed yesterday. He should have uploaded so he could continue his streak, but I guess he didn't want to. But God bless him.
I give him props for actually managing, though, for as long as he did. What was it, 15 days?
Yeah, he did pretty nice. Too bad it wasn't like at the beginning of the year, like January 1st to yesterday, so 7 days. That'd have been nice. Alrighty, the MBB Baker, or that's not it. MB Baker, welcome. How's it going? Almost sounds like Deep Bradley Baker or something, a clone. He was on CC Stream earlier today. Okay, hopefully he joins them. I'm set. He'll hopefully join Scooby Doo. Fingers crossed. You know, knock on wood. I only have plastic near me. I don't have any wood. Let's see. AWM, welcome. How's it going, man? Missed the door. He just came in and did the door. Was AWM going to take the content from the door to make a video about it or something?
He made it. He did make a meme about it.
He did?
I'm not. Yeah, it was. It was like, do you know the thing where like the guy, he's like in front of the computer, and it's like. He's like, let us commence forth, and it's like British. Like, do you know that one?
Yeah, I didn't do that. So
he did one of those style ones, and it was like me because I go, all right, let's go at the beginning of the thing, and then it's just like door, and then just a bunch of the squeaking. I'll have to send it to you after this. But
all right, yeah,
it was a pretty solid meme because he also tried to make the door squeaks match with the SpongeBob music, which I have like. He took much more effort on that than I think he should have, but
yeah, he's pretty good at editing. He could probably finish it real fast.
Yeah, it took him like an hour and a half, and he was like, after the video was uploaded, he had already sent it to me.
Welcome, Nerd Rick. How's it going? And Sup Rick again from who is telling them all to come in here and say Rick? That's a second person that I've never seen before. See, Shaggy dumped me for Velma, and they are alone in the Mystery Machine. Fred and Daphne are in Daphne's parents' mansion. Nobody. Okay, man.
So I could probably wait. Who would even be doing the Rick thing to ask them to come in and say Rick?
I think he has to said Rick at first, and then two other people popped in, but I don't know. It's a little weird.
I wonder if Sans is streaming, because that seems to always be an overlap.
I don't know. He's got to pick a different date. Monday and Wednesday is my day. He's got five other days in the week. Let's see. Shaggy dumped you because you took a. Oh gosh, Brick Monkey, seriously. It's pretty good to spend a lot of money on Lego. Nice.
Did Sans tell you the idea, or did you hear what Sans' new idea for a Lego video is?
No.
It's very out there, and he's like, I have no idea how I'm gonna advertise this, but I'm going to try to figure it out. Because there was a Lego Friends magazine in England that was distributed with a recipe for cookies for your dog that included raisins, and raisins are poisonous to dogs. So he wants to expose Lego, even though they recalled the book and shit. But it's listening to the way he's like, I'm gonna go to Pounds and dog veterinarians and give them get their opinions on if this is actually poisonous. And then he goes, but I also want somebody's dog to actually test the treats on it. I'm like, yo, Sans.
Yeah, that's weird. I thought chocolate was poisonous or bad for chihuahuas to have or something.
I think it's for every dog. But the thing that was in this booklet was raisins, because dogs can't digest raisins. It causes them to throw up and everything.
Jeez, that's crazy. But chocolate is supposed to be bad for all dogs. So my dog's not from us feeding them that, but them somehow getting it off the counter or Halloween, they eat it all the time and they didn't throw up after or whatever. See, I'm gonna make a monster so they can get out. Okay, nice, man. It definitely 100% isn't me. I don't know, then. It's a little strange. Maybe that's gotta be your friend then. I have no idea. Who's shaking? Oh my gosh. Okay, Scooby Doo, please stop. Let's see. When the Brick Bunnies, why are you going along with this? Oh, strange man, please stop. Oh, Vision Bricks timed them out. Thank you, Vision. Appreciate it. All right. I'm going to get the mock set up. I am.
You're going to keep it moving?
I'm going to relocate the mock. So I'm going to do that now. Brick Lover 225, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. How's it going, man? Where's my light? Ow. Come on. Hey, we got a wild Jeff in here.
Welcome. He has arrived.
How's it going?
That's good.
That is good. A mock? Yes, I have a mock. Did you not know about this mock? She'll be going back over there on that table, which is pretty far in the distance from this camera view. That's pretty crazy. All right. Unplugging everything. I'll show you guys the mock real quick. I haven't touched it in 3 weeks because I'm gone. Okay, it's super lag. Come on, lag. There you go. All right. So this is going to be a pain to relocate. So yeah, I'm going to grab these 9 base plates real fast and bring it over yonder. Get you guys this view. BRB.
Adios.
Hmm. So what have you been up to, Jeff?
Not much. I had to work this morning, and I'm working tomorrow morning, and I'm currently taking part in firstborn.
Hmm. Today what's it called? I had work in the morning, then physical therapy, and I was so tired afterward that I just, fell asleep after had dinner, and now I'm here.
Did you watch WandaVision?
Say that again?
Did you watch WandaVision?
I did, and I was very confused the whole time.
I mean, I think that was the point, but
Yeah, it's more of like once this, I thought it was very lame. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was very hokey. I knew what they were referencing and stuff, but I'm like, okay, that's all.
Yeah, I didn't finish it. I got to go back and finish that up.
I'm just more of like, okay, where is this going? We're gonna see the next few episodes, and something's gonna happen. But
Yeah.
until something happens, I'm kind of like, boo.
I like the
I felt they stretched it on a bit long with not much happening at all. Oh, my bad, Brick Bunnies. Should have said spoilers. I didn't really say much that happens because there is stuff that happens, but not much.
Honestly, there really isn't much that you can spoil about the first episode.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, this is like the season for TV shows for me because I'm currently trying to keep up to date with 4 anime and WandaVision. So it's like, what day does WandaVision come out? Fridays? Or, because I don't really remember. I think it is Friday. Because I have 2 shows on Wednesday, 1 show on Thursday, 1 show on Friday, and then 1 show on Sunday.
I hope it all fits. I don't think it will. No. It hangs off a little bit. No.
That's kind of fine if it hangs off a little bit.
Oh, man. Definitely will have to have a chair for this. The other area was, I was able to stand and do it. But this is pretty low for me. 6'2". Lego Andrew at 6'5". Definitely want to be able to do this.
Did you just say I was 6'5"?
Yeah, you're 6'5". You said that.
I'm 6'3". No.
Let's see.
I appreciate trying to over exaggerate my height, but I'm already tall as is.
He's so big. He's 6'5". He doesn't even know it. Let's see. If you had my military boots on, you'd be 6'5". Right now, because I have military boots, whenever I am in uniform, I am 6'4". So that is fantastic. Let's see. Today I found a 2017 creator set plus some creator expert sets at my local Target. Got the 3-in-1 dinosaur set for $12. 174 pieces for $12. Not bad. Yeah, I guess that seems like a $20 set. I think Jeff might know for a fact. But yeah, it seems about a $20 set. Freddie, he just got, or Daphne Blake, welcome. He doesn't understand Velma. Oh my gosh. Andrew Dornow, he already did it. Your favorite character from the show. Spoilers, Andrew. Shaggy, he only uses 5% of his power. Dor, yes. Spoilers, no. Fridays, the Punisher season is amazing. Yeah, I require the link, Eric.
I'm back.
Invite our boy AWM. Get him in here.
All right, I shall try.
I could also send him the link if you wanted me to.
All right, Discord is doing an update for some reason on my computer, so it's going to be a bit.
Probably the same for me then.
Discord does not have to update for me.
Then you send it.
Yes.
So why not?
Here you go.
All right. I think these are all the parts I need right now.
Recently, I was thinking, I'm like, man, you know what I want to do at some point? Just spend mad money on Bricklink and make a mock out of all the pieces I buy on it.
Do it. I dare you.
I still haven't done anything productive with all the parts from Eric.
Ooh, if you had gotten all the parts I gave to Brick by Brick, you would have a lot to build with.
That is true. I currently have a lot to build with. It's more of just like what do I want to build? Yeah.
Door.
Welcome, AWM.
Door.
Do the door.
Walker, can you open and
Do
close
the
the door?
thing with the door. Oh yeah. Oh
Gotcha.
yeah.
I don't even have to stand up to do that. I got my assistant over here, my little brother, to just open the door and close it.
Tell him I thank him for his service.
My friend AWM thanks you for your service.
You're welcome.
Did you hear him?
Tell him he deserves a cookie, but I ain't giving him none of mine.
Wait, did you have your brother open the door? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
think you've seen the way it's set up currently. It's just
Yeah,
lot.
he's like laying in his bed or something, and you
Oh
say,
no, that's how he normally is, but right now he's at his desk, which is directly kind of next to
okay. Yeah.
Andrew, that door video you made, no joke, I watched it 10 times after you released it.
Dude, I'm like sitting there wondering, why did this shit say 6 out of 10 at one point? I was like, in the first like 4 hours of it coming out, it was one like number 3 out of 10 until it like buffered out because it's not a normal reaction. But
I watched it so many times that I literally memorized the different sounds of the door as it plays through.
this is bad. That's an obsession.
Oh no,
That's
this is
not
great.
okay.
This is a great thing because now I memorized how the door works.
So like loud, or like the loud is the stretch out.
Yeah, it gets the loudest as you're slowly opening the door, and it just sounds like a painful screech, almost like you step on a hamster when you open it really fast.
Jeez.
I know from experience.
Okay, thanks, man. See where you can get him. The last name kind of sounds like Lake. White, yeah. What gives me a good sleep is seeing Ryan's ceiling fan. I do, however, now have a replacement and have my own fan on my table. Oh, interesting. Eric, what are you making? I'm making a Attack on Titan mock. I know, obviously, at this point, it's hard to tell. But,
You said I am at least trying.
Oh, it's so interesting. Looks like blood, maybe? Yeah, all the red, yes.
I thought that it was the internal organs of your worst enemies.
Oh, definitely, yes. Let's see.
Daphne Blake says, "Tell BFAB to non."
To non.
Yeah, go tell me more.
Fred needs visayes. Is that a word?
I don't think that's how you say it.
Am I retarded here? What's going on? Why can't I pronounce this?
You said that,
Or you say it like
Did he
this.
mean Viagra?
Visage.
Can you hear that?
Visage.
Is that
Yeah.
a real word though?
Yeah.
What's,
It means a
what's the
person's
definition?
face in reference to the form or proportions of the features. Or a person,
You know, I really would just like to believe that
or-
that was a typo when he meant Viagra.
or the surface of an object presented to view. For example, the moonlit visage of the bird's whitewashed build or the port's whitewashed.
Oh no, Jeff, you can stop talking because she corrected herself. She did mean Viagra.
What is Attack on Titan? What? You got Hulu? Look it up on Hulu. Like,
I don't know
It's,
what Attack on Titan is.
Okay, I'll give the quick rundown. It's like
No. Can I give what I assume the synopsis is going to be? So there's these Titans, and they attack.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I don't need to hear anymore. I'm satisfied.
All else you need to know for the beginning is there's walls, and the Titans broke down the walls, and then that's how they attack.
Yo, that's that's sick. Like if I could break down the wall, maybe I could escape my mom.
Oh my gosh.
She doesn't
Anything?
let me leave the house. I'm scared. I haven't eaten in 3 days.
Oh man.
If someone could help me, please, I'll post my address down in the comments below.
Yeah,
come save me.
if you do that, I'll make sure I'll send you something in the mail. You'll get a weird package, like
Yo, just send me some bread. That's all I'm looking for, really.
It's gonna get stopped because they're like, "Why the hell is there just a loaf of bread in the mail for this man?"
Okay, I have a very specific request, but I hope you can fulfill it. Go into Subway and ask them for a loaf of honey oat bread, and nothing else. And that's all I want.
Just their honey oat bread.
Yeah.
I've never actually had Subway's honey oat bread because that's the
it's
type of
pretty
bread they give you at like Outback Steakhouse, and that's really fire. So I'll have to try it one day.
I haven't been to Outback Steakhouse too many times in my life, so I don't really know exactly what you're talking about. But
Oh, just before the food, they just go, "Here your bread," and then you eat the bread as you're waiting for
Oh.
your food.
that's so like dinner rolls.
Yeah, basically, except they give you like a loaf of honey wheat bread.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wait, is it free?
Yes, it's free.
So can I go in there, sit down, order nothing, and get free honey oat bread?
More water.
I think you need at the very least like to get what's it called, like an appetizer or something. But then I'd
Okay,
recommend.
Jeff, we need you.
That's fire.
Jeff, what is the cheapest item on the Outback menu? So I can go in there and get some free bread.
And then you can ask for some to go.
Oh yes, I can. Wait, you can do that?
Yes, I figured that out because one of my friends did it once, and I said that's a thing you can do.
Is there a limit to how much you can ask to go?
I don't know. We only got 2 loaves as a family, so maybe they'd just be like, "Here, use your 1 loaf. Get out of here." But
I mean, I look like 2 families, so maybe they would feel bad for me.
No,
Yeah,
those are
maybe-
my plates.
maybe if you complained hard enough, they'd give you more.
This water tastes funny. I demand more honey oat bread.
The water tastes funny. What?
The
So the
water
water
tastes funny, and so I demand more honey oat bread to make up for this casualty.
Okay. So that's what you just tell the waiter.
Are you drinking water straight out the tap?
Like right now?
No, like yeah. You said it tastes funny.
No, he's saying when he's at the restaurant, he's demanding more bread because the water tastes funny.
Uh,
I mean, that's not to say that I'm not drinking water out of the tap right now.
New York water, I wouldn't drink. I'd only have that in pizza because supposedly that's why their pizzas are so good.
Because of their New York water?
Yeah.
what?
Does it taste like pizza sauce?
No, it just tastes like yeast.
Fryer
Maybe.
grease?
I don't know. Damn, Blake, you chatting up a storm, but you're talking about like Shaggy and stuff.
You know, I'm no expert, but I'm thinking that maybe this person likes Scooby Doo just a little bit.
Same. Yeah, totally.
We did have Scooby Dooby Doo in the chat earlier as well.
The MB Baker says, I can hear noises coming from downstairs. That would be me. I'm looking for honey oat bread. Thank you. I will leave immediately if you give it to me. But if you don't, I'm just gonna keep looking for it.
Can I buy it on Amazon and ship it to your house?
If you could, that would be amazing.
Oh my
Like
God.
set up. Know what you need to do? Set up one of those Amazon like gift things or whatever. Like here's my wish list, and send the wish list around. And just see how many people buy you honey oat bread.
Oh man.
I need to make a GoFundMe just to get to a certain goal for honey oat bread, like being able to live off of honey oat bread for the rest of my life without having to worry about working for it.
I'm so confused.
This comes to this conversation. Honey oat bread. Honey oat bread. I want.
No, don't explain it to him. Just let him think about it. But Jeff, we do need to know what the cheapest item on the Outback Steakhouse menu is, so that I can go get free honey oat bread and pay very little to eat a meal there.
The
Say macaroni.
freedom
What's that?
steak. All
Because
right,
apparently
okay.
they require you buy something before you can get free honey oat bread, so I need to buy the cheapest item
Yeah,
on the menu.
I will help you out with this. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Are you able to let my screen get shared?
Yeah. Oh, welcome back, Vision. Let's see if I can send you an invite.
All right.
Hmm.
All right. This right here is the Outback Steakhouse menu prices according to fastfoodmenuprices.com.
I'm
Okay.
looking at the same website.
So, how much are you looking to spend?
As little as possible.
I would
Well,
say I'm
You
pretty
get the bloom petals for $4.49.
that's not the cheapest. But if you go down to the
Oh,
freshly made potatoes and sides, I think that's the cheapest.
you need potatoes inside.
It's all the way. It's down. It's all
Do
the way
you
down.
think
You
it's
could-
possible
you
to
could get an
call
ear
an
chip.
employee and get them to figure out what the cheapest item on the menu
Oh,
is?
how about you buy a mushroom marsala style? I'm pretty sure that's something that you add to a steak, but you
Yeah.
could buy roasted garlic butter style.
Yeah.
What do you think you'd do if you just like went in and ordered just roasted garlic butter?
I
That's all
think,
I want.
yeah, if you go,
Because that is technically the cheapest item on the menu.
well, I think it's like a side of baked potato, sweet potato, or
Or
home.
mashed potatoes.
Hey, the
mashed
customer
potatoes,
is
or
always right. If I just want that, they have to give it to me.
all I want is the garlic butter.
And get me my honey oat bread.
So
What-
everybody says there's a honey and oat bread machine package on
Bread machine.
whatever
Are you
that.
joking? If you are not joking, please send me a link to this. I must see this.
Who's the recipe?
I'm going on Amazon right now. I'm looking at this.
That's not a recipe. It'll take me 3 hours and 10 minutes. Is honey oat bread healthy? It's lower in carbs, higher in protein, and higher in fiber than wheat bread.
Yay, I can get free 2-hour delivery from Whole Foods.
BFAB could have picked your order.
I don't know if it would come in 2 hours though. At that point,
I'm just kidding. We got to joke about BFAB because he's not here. So messed up.
he's in fans of Discord. I think
Oh my
Yo,
god.
imagine tanning.
he's still muted in there though. He's been muted the whole time.
He's obsessed with this boy. This will be 633 mix for bread machine. Bread machine? What the heck?
Oh, look, what's he mean? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Like, it's literally machine mix, so you can make your own honey and oat bread.
I don't want to make my own bread. I want it pre-made for me.
So you can get straight up just Whole Foods bread and get it shipped into our. It's 18 cents per ounce. You think you can afford that?
I was gonna say I could try to
Vision just said I should be able to send him an invite via Discord, but I'm not friends with you, Vision.
Vision, I send it through Hangouts.
Vision.
Check private chat, AWM.
I will click on that link when the stream ends because if I click on it right now, it will kick me from the stream. But thank you for that.
But that is straight up bread from Whole Foods.
Andrew's just trying to trick you out of the stream.
No, I don't want Whole Foods bread. I want Subway honey oat bread.
I don't think you're getting it from Subway. I don't think you can get
You
it
said-
delivered
you-
from Subway.
I require you to fulfill your oath. You said you would send me a package, and I want Subway honey oat bread.
I said I'll send you a package. I didn't say I'll send you honey oat bread.
You didn't say
You
what
said
would
a
be in it.
package. You never specified what would be in that package. I gave you the details.
Exactly. He never specified, so we can do whatever he wants it to be.
Jeff, shut up.
Yeah,
I
I don't
just
think
heard
that
the door. That
Just
enlightened
send him
me.
a $1 gift card to Subway. That should work. $1 for a sub.
Why do you want Honey Oat bread so badly? Can't you just add that anywhere?
No. You don't understand. The Subway honey oat bread is the superior bread form.
On Subway, what happened to Outback Steak?
I was just mentioning it because you get
The whole
free
reason
honey
I was
bread.
going for Outback was because it's free. So
But
like
you
you
need
can't get much better than free. But if
I
we're
want-
going for
it's
legitimate
technically
quality, I want
more of a
Subway.
gift of purchase. I mean, it's free if you make it yourself and steal the ingredients.
That is true. I could
It's-
also
it's
get a job in at Subway, steal a bunch of honey oat bread, and then quit the next day.
Yeah, they fucking realize you worked a 3-hour shift and all the honey oat bread is gone.
I'd probably never get a job ever again, but hey, I'd have a lifetime supply of honey oat bread.
No, it'd be like 5 days.
I don't think it's physically possible to steal a lifetime supply of bread because the bread will go bad.
That's true. I'd probably have to maintain the job for the rest of my life. Wait,
I
what
think
if you
it's-
freeze the bread? No, then it
It'll
probably would
last
maintain its
forever.
quality.
It'll last longer, but not forever.
Brick Bunnies is saying the honey oat bread at Subway has been discontinued.
Ooh,
Are you shitting me?
I'm gonna look it up.
This isn't true. This isn't
Bread. Discontinue.
Brick Bunnies. If you're pulling my heartstrings,
According to eatthis.com, it's been discontinued for several years.
several years.
Yep.
I didn't think it's been that long since I went to Subway.
that got me good. It's not like it got discontinued like last week. It's been several years.
It's been discontinued since at least 2000.
Dang. I didn't think it's been that long since I've gotten something from Subway.
It's definitely been that long since I've gotten something from Subway because I don't think I've ever been there.
Dang, their honey oat bread was the best bread by a long shot.
Honey oat is
Oh,
really good.
would you like to know the response to someone complaining about it on Facebook?
Yes.
So the person who was complaining about it said, "Dear Subway, why did you discontinue honey oat bread? It was my favorite. I'm really going to miss honey oat bread." So Subway's response was, "Hi Timothy, thank you for letting us know how much you enjoy our 9-grain honey oat bread. We love to bring these new and exciting flavors to our customers. And customer responses like yours help us to add the right items to our permanent menu. Right now, 9-grain honey oat is not on the national menu, but some local markets carry it. Be sure to let your local sandwich artist know how much you enjoyed it as well. We appreciate you, Subway customer. Hope you'll continue to enjoy our food." So what you have to do is you have to complain to your local store.
All right, I'm going to go to my local Subway. I'm going to complain to the 15-year-old manager, and I'm going to make them cry in the corner until they get me honey oat bread.
Oh, it was discontinued.
Bread.
It was discontinued before September 16th, 2016, because that's when that exchange took place.
Give me honey oat bread or I will make you dead.
So yeah, it's been
How old were you last time you went to a Subway then? 2016? You were like...
I honestly don't know how long it's been since I've been to
Well,
Subway. I didn't realize it's been this long.
it's been like 4 years.
Dang though, I loved the honey oat bread. That was my jam.
I'm gone.
I feel like I just lost a little part of myself.
That's crazy, man. Welcome, Vision. How's it going?
Vision, did you know that the honey oat bread from Subway has been discontinued for years?
I would not have known this until tonight because I have not been to a Subway in ages.
Neither did I, but apparently it has.
Interesting.
Nobody knew. Came out of nowhere.
When was the last time you went to Subway, Vision?
It's been a while. I think like about a few years actually. The last sandwich place I went to was what was it? It was either Jersey Mike's or it was Jimmy John's. I can't remember which one.
Oh, you're supporting those other sandwich shops?
Hey,
Yeah, no.
look, I used to get-
you can't go to those cheesy fast food sandwich artists with quote unquote on top of artist. You need to support your local Subway and get them to bring back honey oat bread.
But funny enough, there actually is a Subway like not that far down the road. Near the,
See, it's right there. All you need to do, it's not that far. You just go there and you say, "Hey, yo, I miss that honey oat bread. Can you give me a little bit of that?"
You know what? I'll do it. Next time I'm over there, I'll just walk inside in just a minute.
Start making a scene. Start standing on tables.
I demand this honey oat bread. You bring it back right now, mister.
I'm so glad that Break Bunny's informed us that the honey oat bread was discontinued.
Yeah, we would have sat here all day. I bet you I would have gone to Subway in a few days and been like, honey oat bread, that sounds good. Can I get one with honey oat bread? And it would have told me it was discontinued.
I'm not gonna lie, it probably would have been funnier that way if you like went tomorrow and on Wednesday you came into the game and like they didn't have any.
Yeah, no, it's
Yes, Rick Brunies, you ruined it.
That's the funniest thing about working at Taco Bell. There's been things discontinued for years at like Taco Bell that people ask for. It was like yesterday. I'm like, they discontinued that 4 months ago. All right, that makes sense.
I mean,
They
you'd think that these people would keep up with their favorite fast food restaurants, what they have continuing, what they have discontinuing, the new employees they have working there, where they all live, what size shoes they wear.
Oh my god.
The side shoes where it's pushing.
Their social security number.
You see, no, that's pushing it a little bit too far.
See, let's make this louder. Yeah, so AWM, what do you want from Taco Bell that's been discontinued? Or do you not know the menu?
I usually just get the standard tacos. Like my family usually gets the party pack, and then we just eat those.
You
But
get soft or
my
crunchy?
my siblings have been craving the chalupas, and I believe that they brought those back.
The chalupas have never gone away, but they had a
No,
special.
Oh, it must have just been our local Taco Bell then, because I remember specifically they said, "Yo, we ain't got those no more."
Oh well, they have there's this thing called the toasted cheddar chalupa, which was limited time. And then,
Oh, it was that one. Yeah, it was that one. It has the cheese on the outside of it.
yeah, that was limited time only. They got rid of that like Christmas Eve or something.
Nice.
But yeah, no, I'm so happy because I used to love the potatoes and they took them away, but because of so much like anger, they actually brought it back, and it's coming back March 11th, and I'm like, yes, every day I'm gonna feast on potatoes while I'm there.
Oh man.
Do they still produce the Dorito taco shell?
Only the nacho cheese one.
Oh, dude.
I miss the Cool Ranch.
Cool Ranch is
I
awesome.
used to not really care for that many Dorito flavors, but the Cool Ranch one has been growing on me lately. I actually kind of like those
Me
more than the
too.
standard ones.
I like someone bought a bag the other day and I just couldn't put them down. I'm like, why did I always sleep on these?
And you see, the original flavor, the cheesy ones, they get so messy. And these ones, they not only taste better, but they're not nearly as messy.
Yeah, your fingers don't turn all orange afterward.
Rick Bunny says, Cool Ranch. Yeah, I'd go for Cool Ranch over nacho cheese any day. Nacho fries. Oh,
Lego Freak says nacho fries are good.
They're mid. As someone who works there and can eat them fresh out the fryer, they're mid. They're not that high.
Okay, so as someone
They're
who works
okay.
at Taco Bell, what are your top 5 items on the menu?
Okay, number 1 is always going to be the chicken quesadilla. With the jalapeno sauce they have, it's unbeatable.
Your favorite item at Taco Bell is a quesadilla.
He works there. He's the expert. You gotta be.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oh yeah, by far the worst item on the menu used to be the spicy tostada. That thing was horrendous. I have no idea how they served that to people and felt good. I'm so happy they got rid of it. The day they got rid of it, one of my managers was like, "It's about fucking time." I felt like disgusted ringing people up for spicy tostadas. I was like, "There's no way you're about to eat that garbage." It's the shell that's in the middle of the crunch wrap. You throw beans on it, onions, and red sauce, which is like red sauce is like one of the most odd things on the Taco Bell menu because it's like, oh, you like the taco juice? Here's more of it. It's like horrendous. And I'm like, yo, there's no way you're actually eating it. And
That's nasty.
yeah, it was
These
the only
people
thing-
don't want their taco shell to be crunchy. They want it to be soggy, like it's been sitting in the fridge for 2 days.
Yeah, honestly, I looked at the spicy tostada and I said, I'm not trying that. Like, you'd have to pay me money to eat a spicy tostada.
You never tried it?
I never tried it, but I looked at it. Everyone else said they were not good.
You never tried it. Isn't that your responsibility as a Taco Bell employee?
Seriously, the responsibility. Well, okay. So as I was going, chicken quesadilla number 1. I would say the cheesy gordita crunch is my second favorite. Cheesy gordita crunch is very good because that's a taco with a melted cheese around it with a flatbread on top of that. So it's like crunchy and soft. It's pretty good. And then the third was the grilled cheese burrito that they recently had that got removed. That thing was really good.
This is kind of a dumb question because you do work at Taco Bell, but have you tried the Baja Blast?
I drink it like a Coke addict, man. Like that is my drug. Baja Blast. I think I drank one this morning. No, I didn't drink one this morning when I was working, but I drank one yesterday.
Jeez.
Those things are amazing.
They are. It's one of those things that I'm like, I've eaten so many for free that I'm like, yeah, or drinking so many for free that the moment I stop working there, I'm never going to want to pay for a Baja Blast again. I think that's the only downside to it.
You see, I can't see that being the case because if I worked at Taco Bell and then I got an abundance of it for free, I'd still want it.
That's true.
Like you work there.
Just- Baja. Have you ever had Baja Blast out of the can?
They
When they
make
had
it in
it-
cans.
It's a summer only thing. They do we're in July, 4th of July. Well, Brad, Baja Blast for like one run, and your Walmart
Is
gets
it as good? Like, do you know how sometimes
It's
the
even
store-bought
better.
versions of a thing aren't really as good?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think it's personally even better because sometimes the syrup is inconsistent. Like you could get one Baja Blast that's not full syrup. The machine's just acting funny, and sometimes you're just like, oh god, but you
I'm
always
gonna
get
have
the
to look
full
out for
Baja
these
Blast
now.
from the can.
Wouldn't it mean though that like occasionally the non-canned version would be better occasionally and worse occasionally?
Oh yeah, occasionally. So
Okay.
yeah, it depends. It really depends. But the last time I had Baja Blast in a can, it was better than normal. God, we really get on the randomest tangents here. We're just talking about Baja
We're just
Blast.
getting to the straight facts, buddy.
Actually, the best soda is usually milk tea.
Oh, do you know my favorite soda in the world? Have you guys ever tried the? Do you know the Coke Freestyle machines?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm
Those special Coke Lime on those machines is by far my favorite drink of all time.
I can't say that I've tried that. The only
I've
ones
never tried it.
were orange no, it's orange vanilla. And I
Orange,
think-
yeah, the
I
orange
think
vanilla is
it's
good
orange.
too.
Yeah. And there's something else, but I can't remember what the other one is. That's like my main go-to.
It's-
You see, I'm not really that much of a soda expert, so I haven't really tried many of the obscure ones. But I do have to say, the 1800s Coke recipe is just Italian finger kiss.
It's where they use like 15% actual cocaine, right?
Oh yeah.
That's why they call it Coca-Cola.
Brick Bunny's TV says, I think AWM wants to circle back to the honey oat bread. How did it take you that long to assume that?
Brick Bunnies, why did you do it? Oh yeah, Brick Bunny is the Pepsi version. I haven't seen it in America, but I saw it in Canada and went, "What kind of sorcery is this?"
Oh, that's cool. Wow.
Yeah,
Does that mean?
It's
So
the
are you suggesting that Coke just has a monopoly on freestyle machines in the United States?
basically, because I have yet to see a Pepsi one. I was literally at Niagara Falls, looked at that machine and said, "This is the future," but then never. But they had like it wasn't like the
Oh, it's
Coke
called
ones.
a Pepsi Fire.
Yeah, you couldn't choose like 80 flavors of it, and when you looked at the Mountain Dew, it didn't have like Code Red or like voltage in it. It was just Mountain Dew.
So are you suggesting that the Pepsi Fire is not nearly as widely available because it's objectively worse?
Okay. Yeah.
Personally, yes. I prefer if you had to give me. Well, it's really
Whoa! It's available to retailers in two models: there's 2.0 and 5.0.
What?
levels to it.
It boasts up to 8 flavor options depending on your retailer selection: cherry, vanilla, strawberry, lemon, raspberry, lime, grape, and peach.
Hmm.
Pepsi also markets their major brands for machines, including Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, Pepsi Zero Sugar, Pepsi Max outside the United States and Canada, Sierra Mist, Crush, Gatorade, Dole, Kiwi Cocktail, Tropicana Juices and Lemonade, Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Diet Dr. Pepper, Mug Root Beer, Diet Mug Root Beer, and Schweppes.
I
One
find
Point
that
cranberry.
Whoa. It's served in many Subway locations in various countries, but in the United States, most that are under contract with Coca-Cola do not use this. So they do have a monopoly.
Oh, wow.
well, it's
But-
because
Wait.
Pepsi
I
sends
have-
Subways
I have-
or Coke.
I have important announcements. It's all you can also find them at Shippensburg University, Muhlenberg College, University of Wisconsin, Northern Arizona University, DePaul University, New Jersey Institute of Technology, and Hershey Park.
Ooh, Hershey.
Okay, Hershey Park's the only one I think I may actually like see one at then.
That's pretty cool. Do they have a
Hey,
Pepsi?
Eric,
World?
what exactly is this build supposed to look like?
Yeah, you should actually. Hold on.
I'll
I'll
find-
pull it up and share my screen.
What is Eric building?
Honestly,
It's
I
from
don't
the-
know.
From the anime Attack on Titan. Yeah.
I see.
I
I haven't
kind
watched
of
it.
see it if I squint a
You
little
can't see
bit.
it yet. Of course not.
Brick
He
Bunny,
said, that is indeed water at the bottom.
Brick
The
Bunny says
floor is made
reported
out of
having
floor.
seen a Pepsi version at Subway.
Yeah.
Brick Bunny says reported seeing a Pepsi version at Subway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's why I
Easiest
was
way to get cherry
mentioning it.
Pepsi.
Oh, cherry Pepsi, actually. You say easiest way to get cherry Pepsi. They have it at Taco Bell.
Maybe not in
Yeah, but
wherever
who's gonna
they-
get cherry Pepsi when they go to Taco Bell instead of a Baja Blast?
Some people, but actually,
Those
no, the one
people
thing
are
that
monsters that deserve to be terminated.
no, the more monsters are the one who actually get regular Mountain Dew and not Baja Blast. It's like you have the
Honestly,
opportunity.
that is probably an even worse crime just because it's literally right there next to it.
Yeah, and they go, regular Bornest.
I can get this at my local grocery store, but instead I came all the way to Taco Bell just to get this generic version of Mountain Dew.
The worst
Well,
things are the people who come up and just order like the most. Like if you go to a Taco Bell, just order a large Pepsi instead of going to the ShopRite that's right down the street and getting a 2-liter. I have no faith in humanity because it's like they pay.
Well,
what's
in
it,
that case, they have to get out of their
24
car. They can just go through the drive-through here.
Yeah, but you're paying like maybe it's just because I'm cheap as hell. I would rather get out my car, run in, run out.
That's not how most people think, sadly.
Yeah, and guess what? Because I think that way, I have more money to spend on Legos. Take that.
Yo.
Take that as a thing.
Well,
If you
maybe
sit
the
there-
Taco Bell customers are not Lego fans. and
I
therefore-
saved $2 on Pepsi, so I get to buy a $600 Lego Coliseum model.
It's only
Hey,
$550
the
right up now.
Saving $2 on Pepsi every day adds up.
Yeah, do you know how many days you would need to save $2 on Pepsi in order to be able to afford a Coliseum?
I don't know,
Sure.
Jeff, but I really do want to hear the math.
Well, that's pretty easy. If he saves $2 a day, you just have to divide 500.
300.
I'm not here to do math.
So if you save $2 a day on Pepsi,
250 days.
You
then
just hit an
you'll only
hour
take
live
375 days.
stream, Eric. Congratulations.
Yeah, 250 days, right?
No, 275.
How?
Because Coliseum's $550.
550. Okay, I thought.
Oh, I thought it was 600.
No, 550.
Too expensive.
But Eric, it's not too expensive if you save $2 a day on Pepsi.
I'd be making that in actually 2 days now. So that's all right.
Or you'll be making $2 a day on Pepsi.
No, I to buy the Coliseum, I'll be able to make that in 2 days.
You're buying a Coliseum in 2 days?
No, he's saying he makes $575 in 2 days.
Don't
Yeah,
ruin the
Which
moment,
means that
Andrew.
he's buying a Coliseum in 2 days. Right?
Yeah, you better buy a Coliseum in 2 days now,
Yeah.
Eric.
I have no
Yeah.
need for it. I'm building something that looks like a Coliseum potential.
Move that piece of garbage off the table and buy a Coliseum that's designed by a professional.
You gotta fund it, huh? You gonna fund it? I'm not
You
gonna.
just
You
said
can
you don't
help
need
fund it
money,
if you
Eric.
sell all those
You
disgusting
just made
pieces.
a lot of money in 2 days.
Yeah, if you open back up your Bricklink store and let it sit and sell all those pieces, you
I'd
probably
rather
could.
have a life than not have a life.
Rick Bunny said he wants to see a drop test.
I'll do a drop test as soon as I'm done with this.
No, drop test to the Coliseum.
3 people have done that.
Ryan already did that, didn't he?
Yeah, 3 people.
Eric hasn't done it.
I don't even have it, so I can't drop test it.
Well, that's why you're going to buy it in 2 days.
How about this? I'll buy it in let's see. When was the Coliseum built? Tell me that at least. I'll do the math with that.
Well, which Coliseum?
The one they made this Lego set off of. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the $5 Canadian.
That's 2 less days that you have
See,
to
they really
save
want
$2
drop
on-
tests, and you're not giving them what they want.
I'm not drop testing this. It's not finished.
No, I'm pretty sure they want a Coliseum drop test.
It'd make more sense when this is finished. Did you get that?
By the way, the Coliseum was built in 70.
In the year 70?
Yes.
All right, then. I was gonna do some interesting math with that, but I guess that would be harder.
Well, just do a drop test on it in 70 years.
Okay, 7? Nah, never mind. when it's
He'll break his
gonna
back by
retire,
then.
when it's gonna retire, I'll buy it. Okay.
So what if it retires tomorrow?
When the Coliseum is supposed to retire,
Eric, how
I'll buy
about this? Since your main issue is that you don't have anywhere to put it, you can buy it so that you have it a while, and then you can send it to me. I'll take care of it. I'll make sure that it's nice and sealed and on display in my room. And the day that you want it, I'll say, what Coliseum?
Did you not see my room? I have somewhere to put it.
You said that you don't have any. You said, where am I going to put it?
I didn't say that. I said
Yes, you did, buddy.
something about money.
Remember
I didn't
when you
say
said that?
I didn't say
Remember
that.
you said that? Guys, remember when he said
Eric.
that?
Eric, are you suggesting that you don't have a place to put any money?
I have a place to put money. It's in the bank.
You just said
No, you need to put it in your Lego.com shop cart.
Word did not drop in my mouth like that.
Yeah, but Eric, when AWM said that you said that you didn't have a place to put it, you said that you were talking about money, meaning that you don't have a place to put money.
Okay.
Yeah, and the Coliseum is a
What you
lot
can do
bigger
is you
than
can buy a
money.
Coliseum and put money inside of it.
All right, Canadian dollars. That's like 15 push-ups.
No.
He didn't
it's,
ask for push-ups. He did not ask for push-ups. He asked for a drop
Canadian
test.
dollars. Canadian dollars count as regular dollars for the sake of push-up. Because I say so.
Eric, you're disappointing your fans.
Yeah,
Canadian dollars. It's like $2 less than American.
it doesn't matter, Eric. If you're not gonna, you just say, Eric, 5 push-ups per dollar. You don't specify what kind of dollar.
Okay, I'm not going to go with rubies. Like if I get 500 rubies.
Rupees aren't dollars, though.
Can I try
Canadian
to
dollars is still dollars.
can I figure out how to make it so in yen where it's like 100 times what actual bills are? So I don't need them.
Wait, Andrew, I have to correct you. You should be using Vietnamese dong instead.
Is that even worse?
Yes.
Well, so a million Vietnamese dong is about $40.
Bet. Have fun doing those push-ups.
American dollars. I'll specify it now. Okay, that's the new rule. Mr. Scouter's gonna come in here with Vietnamese dongs next time.
Dude,
What
Scouter
is
with the
the
300
page
US
that you
dollars.
usually have scrolling across the bottom?
Huh?
The page that usually scrolls across the bottom. What does that say right now? Oh yeah, I
This?
guess. Oh, you changed it.
He did change it. It was normally just well. Then again, the dollar sign, that kind of dollar sign, is actually it still says CA.
Yeah.
It would,
Eh.
you probably should have set up to be like USD.
A dollar is still U.S. dollar.
Well, so you should put USD because otherwise this could be interpreted as for $1, and you're just saying us for something.
Or maybe he could mean he's giving you 5 push-ups for $1 and the entire United States.
In the entirety of the United States, is that what he said?
Yeah, all you got to do is pay with $1 and the entire United States of America.
Yes, $1 and the entire United States.
That's not that bad of a price, honestly.
If not drop testing, then ask BFAB to do the push-ups. I don't know where BFAB is.
I know where he is. He's on Sans' Discord server.
Yeah, he's on a Discord server, but he does not want to join. I don't know why. Then I would send Zimbabwe dollars. Well, we got it. All these D's. Look at all these D's. USDs. Long dons or short dons? Long dons. Oh, man. Okay.
You do realize I'm going to screen recording you saying long dongs, right?
He said, "Short dongs or long dongs? Long dongs." Well, I appreciate that someone else noticed AWM.
A man of culture.
I don't know why Vietnamese decided to make it dongs. Like, what is it in their culture? What did it say? Like dollars? Vietnamese dollars in their culture? Not dongs. Ours?
They say dongs.
I know.
Why is it? This could be an interesting Google.
Huh?
Vietnamese dongs. Yeah, just
I
don't
love
click
that Vision
images.
hasn't said hardly
Every
anything.
Wait. So you can't just call it a dong, okay? Because the word dong in Vietnamese means any money or currency. So they would call US dollars dong as well. So you have to specifically say that it's a Vietnamese dong.
See, I told you, yeah, it's dollars. That's what it is in their culture.
No, well, no, for Vietnamese people, it would be dongs.
Yeah,
You'd be doing 5 push-ups for a dong.
they say dong, but it means dollar.
No, they
We
say
lost
dong,
Vision.
but it means any
We lost
currency.
Vision.
He's been.
He's probably
muting himself.
confused by our.
He doesn't know what's going on.
No, I can't help but feel like I'm the one that made him leave because I just said I love that Vision hasn't said anything since he arrived. And then he left shortly after I said that.
He said
Hey,
something.
welcome. How's it going, man? Hi, Eric's
Well,
world.
you cannot split the dong in half.
What is he?
You see, Jeff, now I'm going to screen record you saying that.
Mean don dollar. Insert more words that starts with E.
It used to be subdivided into how, but since they're no longer legal tender.
What do you mean you can't split it in half? Oh, okay.
Oh man.
But the nominations for the dong group as well.
Oh man, that's funny. Man, it's getting hot in here.
That's going to make even more perfect context to the dong video.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Just put those clips together. That would be funny. Like a BFAB's biggest fan, Eric's World edition.
You see, that won't make for a good BFAB's biggest fan video because it's not for
No,
on
you just have to
BFAB.
include
BFAB's
context. You have to include context about the fact that BFAB just didn't show up. Use an audio clip
We
of
can
Eric complaining
Photoshop
about BFAB not
BFAB.
being there.
Yeah, BFAB didn't show up, so here's Eric.
Did you guys know the dong suffers from chronic inflation?
Jeez.
Could you repeat that, please?
What does it say? Circumcise of the dong, though? What?
The global currency market considers the dong one of the poorest currencies worldwide.
Isn't like Venezuela's dollar like really trash right now?
I don't know.
Probably, definitely. Today's my cousin's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Shanboy,
What?
cousin.
Happy
Oh,
birthday,
did-
random cousin.
Do you guys know that dong coins are no longer minted or accepted in everyday commerce?
That is messed
Banks
up.
will accept them for deposits. No, because they're banknotes now. So basically, they replace coins with bills.
Oh, wow.
Did you know
Well, the
that?
dollar's literally worth like a fraction of a penny. Like, it kind of makes sense that
Yeah.
they're like, we're not going to accept your money.
Did you guys know that the dong traces its origins to 1946?
Well, yeah.
It was
when
introduced to
Vietnam-
replace the French Indochinese piastre at par.
Very nice.
But in 1953, the state of Vietnam, which became South Vietnam later, issued their dong.
There we go.
But the interesting thing about their dong was that their banknotes listed their value in both dong and whatever the last thing, piastres are. And then in 1978, regular Vietnam and South Vietnam united their dongs.
I love how we just turned this stream into a history lesson.
Yeah, about the Vietnamese currency. Did you guys know
No.
the
Andrew,
comprehensive
I need you
financial
to
plan to help you
specify
make it
out
right about
loud
the
what
decision?
this history lesson's about.
What?
Andrew, I need you to specify out loud what this history lesson has been
I'm
about.
not falling for the trap.
It's a trap.
Yeah, it was
The,
worth it.
the old Vietnamese currency. That's what it was about.
What would one call old Vietnamese currency?
Well, old Vietnamese currency was actually the however you say that word, the piastre
Yes,
at
that word,
par.
my favorite.
No, the piastre at par. That was the original currency.
Kurt, how you holding up over there, buddy? I can't help but feel like we're leaving you out.
No,
I don't
you're good,
actually
you're good,
think
you're
it's.
good.
I don't even think it's pronounced that way.
No, you're good. I'm like going on mute occasionally just at the moment because I'm looking for this one piece and I cannot seem to find it.
So he's like
if
digging
you
through
do
the
want to
book.
add anything to the conversation, feel free to speak up.
Yeah. No, I will.
Yeah, wait, Vision. What are your thoughts on the Vietnamese dong?
It's an interesting name. I guess we'll go with that. Interesting name. That's all I'll say.
So you don't have any concerns about the fact that it's one of the poorest currencies worldwide?
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
I did not know that until now.
Yeah, in 2018, $1 equaled 22,770 Vietnamese dong.
So it actually translates straight up to copper in the United States, like in English. That's what it means.
So no concerns?
No, not yet. If anything, I think my only concern is where the heck is WandaVision going? Because I know you guys were talking about that earlier.
Yeah. No idea.
I don't know. I watched.
Oh wait, hold on. Spoiler warning, everybody.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna try
Spoiler.
not to spoil. I'm gonna try and keep it as spoiler free as possible. I watched the first 2 episodes at like 5 a.m. because for some reason I woke up at an hour early before my alarm.
I watched them at 4 a.m.
Okay, yeah, okay. So you and me both. It was interesting to say the least. I mean, I get what they were going for with like the whole like Bewitched sort of inspiration.
Yeah.
Like I got it. It was interesting. It was funny in some parts, but then it was like, okay, It's a bit weird for a Marvel.
Yeah, my
show.
best explanation for some of it, especially like them adding the laugh track, I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
I get the gag, but this gag is stretching on so long that it's become lame.
Well,
I've seen quite a few
laugh-
theories on the first 2 episodes so far, so I feel like I know where it's going, but I do love those first 2 episodes. I need to rewatch them before this Friday.
The
I was
it's
going to say, am I the only one who
supposed to be-
completely enjoyed it?
But it's kind of interesting though, like with the whole laughing thing, because it's like they filmed all that in front of a live studio audience, and so imagine like all those non-disclosure agreements that the people have to sign for all that, like that.
Oh, that's actually a real live
Mhm.
video?
Yeah, they show it in
Wasn't
the featurette.
Wasn't it only the first episode?
Hmm?
Wasn't it only the first episode that was
It
like?
might have only been the first episode. I'm not for certain.
I think
But I think it
I
was
remember
for.
saying
I think it was for the first 2 episodes. Actually, I think it was for those 2 episodes. I might be wrong though, but it was definitely for the first. That I'm pretty sure of. 'Cause you see them in the like the people in the featurette that they posted. So I don't know. I think like not season 2, episode 2 was a bit more interesting, especially with the one thing that does start to happen. It's like, okay, now
At
it's
the end?
somewhat yeah,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah,
somewhat getting more serious, and I'm like, okay, now we're going somewhere.
Stop
Um,
it.
that was the only part I was actually like, ooh.
Yeah, because I'm
about.
like, okay, now this is starting to feel like something Marvel related. Like it's not just feeling like you're taking 2 characters and turning it into a sitcom sort of thing. Like,
Well, yeah, the first episode is the 50s, second is the 60s, and keep going.
And it's gonna
Mhm.
keep moving forward.
yeah, just progressing.
Something I don't think that this is really a spoiler, but something I noticed is that during the sitcom parts, they really struggle to hold back their cinematography in terms of like the visual looks, and then during that specific part, they just full-fledged let the cinematography out.
They said we
Like you
want to be a Marvel movie so bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's like
like you
Yeah.
see it leak in a little bit during the episodes, but then the ending, it just full-fledged
The
bursts
little
out.
scene with the toy helicopter is where I noticed it the hardest.
Yeah.
And I think even like a bit. I think like the one thing that in episode 1 that kind of made it a bit more serious and like kind of creepy was with the
The wife?
cooking.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, what's happening? What's happening? Like it was like very serious and like kind of
Yeah,
silent.
that was the only time, because that was my biggest problem with the episodes is they didn't really maintain my my attention. I was looking down at my phone and scrolling through things a lot, and I was even going on like Twitter and like trying to understand what other people were thinking about this,
Yeah.
because I'm like, yo, this
Like, I
isn't
heard
what I.
very like mixed things. Even though, from what I heard in regards to Rotten Tomatoes, this is the highest rated MCU thing. now.
Which sounds weird.
It
I don't
does
think
sound weird.
Like
Is
we
it-
have Infinity War, and this is the highest
Are you
rated.
sure about that?
Wait, what happened?
Jeff.
Wait. So technically, it depends on. Like, if you look at the other TV shows, I don't think it's the highest rated.
Probably not with the TV shows, but in regards to
I'm pretty sure. I think
MCU.
Agents of Shield has a 99 or something.
Is it? I'm not for
I
sure.
think so. I know a lot of the seasons have 100, but
Gotcha.
you know, Agents of Shield is 95 overall.
Okay. Well,
But
okay,
like season 3 has 100%.
gotcha.
and
I
so
think what
does
they were
season
going
5
for
and
more
season
was just
7.
like, like
But I think Daredevil is
tied in
probably
to the
higher.
MCU. Oh, speaking of Daredevil,
No, Daredevil is only 92, but I know
Um,
that season 3 is also 97 and season 1 is 99.
Speaking
How
of
did-
that, I actually just watched
Hey.
season 1 over like the course of last week. That show was like really, really good.
Daredevil is probably the best TV show ever made.
Yeah, I've really been enjoying it.
Season 3 is better though.
I haven't gotten there yet. I have to. The plan right now is just to kind of watch it all in order of like the release of the Netflix Marvel shows. So
Yeah, I would probably recommend that.
what happened?
I would probably recommend that.
Yeah. So the next one I'm gonna be watching is Jessica Jones season 1.
Didn't Jessica Jones come out first?
I thought it was no. I believe it was Daredevil and then Jessica Jones.
Yeah, that's how I thought it was.
Yeah, let me see. I believe it was because I believe Daredevil came out in 2015, if I remember
They
correctly.
were both 2015, I think.
I think one was just like probably like not long after the other. I believe that's how it went. I don't remember. I remember that was like the first thing I saw on that.
Yeah. Okay, it was Daredevil and Jessica Jones.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it goes back to Daredevil, and then
I thought didn't something come out before Daredevil season 2?
it possibly was Luke Cage. It was possibly Luke Cage, and because I remember like with the Iron Fist trailer, they were like the final defender.
Iron Fist was the last one.
Yeah, so Iron Fist.
Okay, so Daredevil season 2 was next.
Okay, and then Luke Cage, and then
Yeah, and then Iron Fist, and then Defenders.
Didn't people not like Iron Fist?
I liked it, but
I remember like parts of the first season because I was actually like kind of into it, and I liked it for what it was.
a lot of people didn't like it though.
That's what I heard, and including the same with Defenders. Like it didn't really do too well.
A lot of people didn't like Defenders, though it's very important for Daredevil season 3. So
Yeah.
And then there's me who's like, Marvel, I don't know about this American thing. I'm gonna go watch this random anime.
I go watch Daredevil.
What are
See,
your
with the
thoughts,
with the superhero shows, the thing was I watched the first season of Gotham as it aired, and then I was like, all right, I'm bored.
Watch Daredevil. Trust me.
I started watching the first episode of Gotham, and I never finished it, and I haven't been back since.
Yeah, it was not that great.
I would recommend giving Daredevil a shot.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that. Like I think the character development is like really, really good, and just like the whole storyline in season 1, at least for me, watching it was really interesting.
It only gets better.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Well, actually, it doesn't only get better. Season 2 is worse than the first one,
Wait, seriously?
but season 2 goes down a little bit, like not drastically. It's still good.
Okay.
It's nowhere near the drop that Jessica Jones goes through because season 1 of Jessica Jones is really, really, really good, and season 2 sucks. It's the worst thing in the whole Netflix verse.
Season 2 of Daredevil is the one that introduces Elektra and Punisher.
Yeah, I didn't like Elektra,
Gotcha.
but as a Punisher, it introduces, and the Punisher is great.
What are your thoughts on whatchamacallit? The shows coming out for Disney Plus with Marvel?
I'm excited for Moon Knight and Hawkeye.
Hawkeye is going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to.
I mean, I'm looking forward to all of it. But
I want Falcon and Winter Soldier and Loki are the top 2 for me.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. Like, I think I'm definitely going to like watch Falcon and Winter Soldier like a lot more than going back to like say I want to rewatch WandaVision. Unless the show like really, really turns out well as it progresses in the story, I think I'm going to see myself watching like Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I think that was the thing I said last week when we were talking, when Jeff was like, oh, WandaVision. I'm like, yeah, WandaVision's coming out, but out of all the like 7 or so shows they've announced, it was the one I was least excited for.
Yeah.
And that's why and even after, especially after the first 2 episodes, I'm like, it was okay, but it was like, I wasn't even hyped, and it didn't even live up to what I thought it was going to be. So I'm like, oh, let's just hope the next few episodes really manage to pull something and make it enjoyable.
Even up to now, everyone's like, I believe it's safe to say like everyone's thought about the show is just like, this is very weird.
Oh yeah, I already have my own theories. My dad has his own theories. Like the whole family has their idea of what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because it's supposed to tie into Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, but it's like, okay, what? I don't know.
That is something I did not know.
Yeah, that was what was mentioned when they first. I can't remember what it was for. It was one of the. Was it? No. I don't think it was San Diego. Was it San Diego Comic-Con? No, we didn't have San Diego Comic-Con. It was one of the convention things that they had where they were making the announcements of the shows, and Kevin Feige had mentioned that they actually had a tie into that.
So
Yeah,
what are you talking about? I 100%.
I'm excited for that Doctor Strange movie.
Oh
man.
yeah. I'm looking forward to that. Although Scott Derrickson isn't the one like fully in charge now, it's Sam Raimi, but that should definitely be interesting.
Because I like out of all the like superhero origin story movies, I
Mhm.
like Doctor Strange one
Yeah.
of the most.
I agree.
Yeah, it
completely.
was really good.
Doctor Strange is the best. Let's say second and third are probably Ant-Man and Spider-Man. But
Well,
Doctor
Spider-Man you can't even call an origin story because they kind of brought him in through. Actually, they didn't go over the origin at
Yeah,
all.
they said that they were like kind of tired of just like doing the same old thing again.
Like bitten by a
So they were like,
spider, he learns his powers. That's the
It's
first
like, yeah, let's
45
just
minutes.
do some of the action. You guys already know what happened from like the other films that he's gotten, so no point.
I think that's the main reason why I enjoy the MCU Spider-Man more than like any other one.
Mhm.
I think it's just because it's like, oh, they actually are able to investigate into Spider-Man instead of going, first movie, he learns his powers and fights one villain.
Exactly. It's like that would just be the same routine all over again. It's like you're gonna know what's gonna happen, then it's like, okay, where's the second film? Where's this gonna
Here's
go?
a question: am I the only one who thinks that the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movie is better than the Sam Raimi one?
Yes.
The first one specifically.
Yeah, you're
Because
probably the one.
I personally,
Although I will say that I do appreciate the Andrew Garfield movies a bit more than I used to. Before I used to just like dislike them completely, but I have grown to kind of appreciate them a bit more in terms of like their accuracy. Well, at least the Amazing Spider-Man 2, its accuracy in regards to comics.
yeah, like
CC.
looking back at it, I loved the whole thing with Electro.
Yeah.
Like that was nice. I liked that.
Mhm.
And then
I think like the case with like something like that is just like for people that grew up watching like the Raimi films, stuff like that. It's like that's where your
baseline is.
Yeah, so it's like anything else is like, oh my god, I hate that so much. But once you kind of like give it another shot, you might find something.
Well, because that's the thing. The first Spider-Man movie, like it came out like when I was very young, so I
Mhm.
basically grew up.
Exactly. Same.
Grew up with it, and then but then I also grew up with the Andrew Garfield ones, and then
Mhm.
when I was finally like an adult who really just like appreciated movies and was able to see Spider-Man: Homecoming and Far From Home, I kind of have to just say like, yeah, even with nostalgia glasses on, I enjoy like From Home is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Spider-Man movie.
Well, my favorite is easily Into the Spider-Verse, but
Oh well, I wasn't counting that. that's like cheating. It's like Spider-Verse was just so interesting. I think that's one of the ones of the recent ones I've watched the most. I've probably rewatched that 4 to 5 times, and I don't really rewatch
I
movies.
like it more than that.
A ton. Like most of the times that I rewatched it wasn't really because I wanted to, even though I still like really like the movie. It's more so because like my family just wants to rewatch it or whatever.
Yeah.
So I kind of like to sit through it. But I've seen that movie a ton, and I still love it. I'm looking forward to the sequel once they like release it or whatever.
It's like 2022 or something, but then they're
I
also
believe
doing
so,
like,
something like that.
What?
they're doing like
the what?
spin-offs and stuff.
Like Morbius was supposed to release last year, I believe. That's
I think so. It was supposed to then be. It got delayed to March, and then it got delayed to November, just like last week.
Oh.
Wow, that sucks.
wait, it wasn't supposed to come out last year?
I think it was supposed to come out like November last year, and then it got delayed to March this year, and then it got delayed to November.
There is a rumor going around though that we're supposed to get our first look at Let There Be Carnage during the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. It got delayed to October.
Gee.
Morbius.
Yeah, I enjoyed Venom.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
originally to be
Like-
released July 10th. For the record,
Like, there were like a lot of people hating on it, but personally, like, were there some moments in the film where it's like, okay, it's weird, yeah. But overall, I still enjoyed like Tom Hardy's performance as like the character
Yeah.
And
I don't think Venom was a great movie. Like I
Like, it
don't think
wasn't
it
great.
did super well, but I really enjoyed it.
yeah, like they still had like some good parts. Surprisingly, that movie is like 30%, but
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of those ones where it's like I left the theaters thinking Rise of Skywalker was a fun movie that I enjoyed, and
Mhm.
then but that it was basically like what was it? Who directed that one?
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Wait.
It felt like
Oh, yeah.
Ryan Johnson wrote him into a corner and he tried his best to fix it and he fixed it just as good as he could.
No, I disagree. I think that he should have just worked with what was in The Last Jedi, and I'm mad that they didn't.
I guess that's true.
I think The Rise of Skywalker was a terrible ending to the Skywalker saga.
I guess
thought
that's
it was, I thought it was decent when I saw it. Like I liked it when I saw it in theaters. I thought it was
Yeah.
fine, but
Yeah.
it is a terrible ending because the whole point of the Skywalker saga was to bring balance to the Force, and they decided to throw that away.
Oh yeah. I think there could have been a better thing than bringing back Palpatine.
Have you heard anything about the script for the original version of Episode 9 that Colin Trevorrow was supposed to direct?
Let me hear it.
I'm gonna need to leave like shortly because I need to wake up at 5 a.m. But I can give you a very brief summary. So it was supposed to be called Duel of the Fates,
Okay.
and basically, Ben was not going to turn good. That was one of the only things that I liked about Rise of Skywalker. And Rey was going to end the movie as a gray Jedi using both the light and dark sides of the Force and balance, which would have made it actually a better ending. Significantly.
Yeah, it would have made her unique in a way.
It doesn't matter if it's unique; it's balance.
Yeah.
And it was gonna, it was also heavily going to rely on Mortis from the Clone Wars.
Oh, seriously? That's
Yeah.
for some people they would look at that and be like, "What the hell?"
But there was also supposed to be a Zeph. One of the main characters the movie introduced was supposed to be a Zepho, which is a species that was introduced in Fallen Order. Rey was going to get a double-bladed lightsaber that she would use like her staff from The Force Awakens.
Okay, that would have been cool. I would understand that, like moving forward.
Wait. What is this?
I enjoyed the film, and I think it did a pretty good job of bringing Lethal Predator storyline from the comics over to big screen. Yeah, I really like that too. So Carnage Super Bowl would be fantastic if we get to see that.
Oh, also, Rey was not going to be Palpatine in the original Duel of the Fates.
Was she supposed to be related to anyone, or was she?
I think she was supposed to be a nobody, but her last name was going to be Solano or something.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did find now that you mention it, there was some points in that little storyline that I'm like, okay, like pulling the Palpatine out of your ass, like there was no pre-warning or even like thought that could be a thing.
Also, Finn was going to actually like lead a Stormtrooper rebellion and actually be important.
Yeah.
According to Feige, they said that Falcon and the Winter Soldier are supposed to be developed as 6 40 to 50-minute episodes, so that should be good.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, like everything else here. Oh, wait.
Wait, how many episodes is WandaVision supposed to be?
They're saying 9.
9. Okay.
So, yeah. And then She-Hulk, they're saying, what is that? 10 30-minute episode for She-Hulk. Then, which I personally am not really caring too much about She-Hulk, to be honest.
The only reason I'm interested is because it's a new character they're introducing. I'm more interested in Miss Marvel.
That seems like that could like lead somewhere like interesting.
Anyway, I'm going to have to head out.
Yeah,
All right.
talking to you in the back.
Have a good night.
See you guys.
See you later.
Let's see. So, Will, this is what I'm working on. It's Attack on Titan mock. So, you can kind of see the brown is like, it's hard to tell, but there's trenches there, and then there's train tracks. The first line coming off is train tracks, so that's what I'm working on right now. Try and get those train tracks in there. You can't really see because you're quite far away, but once I get around this side, you can see it better.
We still don't know what the heck is happening with Eternals, but I personally am not interested in that movie, to be honest.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that movie's gonna be about.
Yeah, but, I mean, we got like the leaks of like the sets, and it's just like creatures and people in suits, and it's, I mean, okay.
I looked at the figures and went, they're kind of cool looking, but like, is that
I don't, yeah.
it?
I'm not really sure where that's leading at all. Like maybe it could possibly have a tie-in to Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sure somehow, but as of right now, it just seems like it's going to be a movie about creatures and people in suits like trying to stop these creatures. I'm not sure. That's really all I'm getting from, at least from the leaks from those.
Yeah.
That's like what it really seems like. Because like I don't see any sort of a character that seems like a villain in any
From the
of
sets, that's true. Unless it's like that big, like red, like
if it could possibly be that they're gonna make that the villain.
I guess
Kinda like, I don't know.
Dormammu in the first Doctor Strange was the villain.
Or like how the Destroyer was the villain, or well, sort of the villain, or part of Loki's plan as the villain role in Thor.
Yeah, I'm kind of I'm looking forward to the Fantastic Four being brought back.
I'm looking forward to that too. Like that should hopefully turn out well now that it's under the MCU.
Yeah,
I mean, John Watts is directing it, so I mean, he's done good so far. So also,
what has John Watts also made?
the Spider-Man movies.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
okay, I trust him. I trust him then.
trust him enough. Yeah. There was a thing in Far From Home where it's like towards the end of the movie before people find out that Peter Parker is Spider-Man and that whole thing that happens. Where he swings past one of the buildings, there's a sign on the ground that says like 1, 2, 3, what comes next with a question mark. So people have been like kind of just suggesting that that's definitely not a coincidence. He probably already knew about that, and that was probably already in talks for him to do that. And it was just like a little Easter egg for people.
Yeah, I'm personally, yeah, I forgot about that for a second that they revealed his identity. I
Mhm.
wonder how they're gonna deal with that because
I'm
we've
really looking forward to like seeing how that goes. Like I really hope that they focus on a storyline where it's like he's on the run, he's dealing with all this conflict.
because
Right.
I
It's like-
heard rumors that because of that, like he's on the run, there's people looking for him. That
Yeah.
like Craven the Hunter will be the villain of this movie, and I'm like,
that
that's
would
dope.
be interesting. Yeah. But then you have like all these other rumors where it's like, okay, Andrew Garfield's going to be in this.
Oh yeah, like the whole Spider Verse thing.
It's like, okay, and then I think it was confirmed that Doctor Strange is supposed to be in this movie. I think that was
Okay, yeah, I think that was like because they were like, oh yeah, he's on set today.
Mm-hmm. So there's that. There's and then now they're saying that Charlie Cox is Daredevil is supposed to be.
Oh, they're a Daredevil in the MCU.
That's the rumor as well. So I'm not sure like how much of this is true. We'll have to see like once they start revealing stuff.
Yeah.
I personally kind of feel like not all of it is true. I feel like it seems a bit too crowded, and that's what a lot of people are saying. Like this movie seems to be like very crowded for, especially for this to be like technically the final film, unless Sony and Marvel come to another agreement.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, because they remember with like the whole thing that was happening prior before he was added back into the MCU. It was like, okay, we'll give you guys
Was
one.
it- It was like they gave him like 6 movies or whatever.
It was like that whole thing, and then they like the whole disagreement ruined it to where it was like, okay, we're gonna pull him, and then they were like, okay, we'll give him one more film, but now it's like I guess I guess is really more so to see like what happens afterwards. I hope that in the event that this would be the final MCU Spider-Man film, that they would wrap up everything nicely and
I
not
think
on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, I think the one thing that's going to be a bit of a mess is definitely going to be Black Panther 2. Because that was such, dude, I was sitting there building Legos. And then all of a sudden I get the notification on my phone and I was just devastated.
Just like, dang, that's not what I wanted to see.
Because it's like we would have never known. He filmed like, what was it? He was Endgame, Infinity War. He had cancer at that time, and we just
seemed totally fine. But
yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really scary. But my whole thought, people are saying they're like, oh, they're not gonna have like a CGI T'Challa, and I'm like, are they gonna have him like T'Challa like die off screen, or do they have like some B-roll footage from the first Black Panther they can use?
Mhm.
Or because my whole thing was I say that.
No, I think they're trying to like go a different direction in terms of story, like focusing more, I guess, like on the other characters, which seems kind of weird if the movie is titled Black Panther.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
very weird.
the one thing I was expecting personally is I expected either the next movie, or at the very least, even before he passed, I was expecting that this year they were gonna start hinting at Shuri becoming the Black Panther, because that happened in the comics and stuff, and I would have just expected her to eventually take the mantle.
Yeah.
But I think she's kind of gonna have to be like forced to take the mantle. And it may be a little bit of a jarring transition.
Yeah.
Mm.
I don't know. I'm trying to think like what else was announced. Black Widow, I really don't care about that movie either.
It's more of just when it comes out in May, I'm gonna be like, yes, an MCU movie I can see in theaters again.
It's
Yes,
like, I'll watch it, but it's like at the moment, it's something that I will still watch, but at the moment, it's still like, okay, this movie is a bit too late. Why is this like just happening now? What exactly?
it's also a movie that takes place in the past. I don't think it's gonna have any like lasting impact on the universe. You know,
Like it's in between. It's not anything like, because we already know she's gone. So
Yeah.
like, what else could it possibly have?
unless they pull her back from like Doctor Strange or some crazy.
If they did that, I think at that point I would like really just kind of like care less about the MCU like movies. Probably just be more into the shows at that point if they were to do something like that. Because there was a thing going around. I think it was like last week or something like that, where they were like, "Oh, Chris Evans is in like talks to come back as Captain America." And I was like, if that's true, they're stupid for doing that. The whole point of Endgame was to like bring everything to a close after like 10 years of story.
I think if anything, it would just be like a prequel, or it would be like a flashback scene in something
Like
else.
if anything, it would be a flashback scene, but not like him having like a full-on role in another MCU movie. That just wouldn't make any sense.
I would honestly appreciate like in like the Winter Soldier or Falcon or something, if all of a sudden they just go back and there's some past points of like them working together with Cap. That would be a very nice little like, oh, so that explains why he's back. Because that would just be nice for the show.
But then Chris Evans had posted something on Twitter. He was like, "That's news to me." So he just he shut it down. He was like, "No, that's not happening." Because he was pretty firm in his answer. Like once Endgame and everything had happened, where he was like, "I'm done with the role. Like this is it. This is like the final thing." So I think he's like just kind of moving on to other stuff. Like he's not looking to really go back and do it.
Yeah, for me, I was because there was like an interview with like Robert Downey Jr. and he's like, if they need me to really come back as what's it called, as Iron Man, he's like, he said he would, but it's more of just he's like, I'd have to hear the story and make sure it fits and it makes sense. Because I totally wouldn't be against if they were like, oh, let's make a new Iron Man movie, but just make it be set in the past. So it's
Mhm.
like just stories that Iron Man had that he never did before.
You're supposed to have that stuff with what is it?
What if?
Not what if. It's some series involving Ironheart. That's supposed to be getting a series.
Yeah, because
So I don't know if possibly there'll be some, I don't know, possible involvement.
isn't Ironheart the film where like the little girl takes or not film, but like the little girl takes the Iron Man suit?
I think so. I don't know much about the character. I was thinking like, look, I'm curious how that'll work exactly. Like, are they possibly going to have involvement with Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts and have, I don't know.
Yeah, Riri Williams, Ironheart. That's the little girl who takes over the Iron Man mantle.
So I'm curious how that's like. I'm sure all this is just probably leading up to like Young Avengers.
Yeah, because I'm like looking at this one comic book issue. It's freaking Ironheart, no, that's not who that is. But then it's Shuri as the Black Panther in the cover. Like it just seems like that's where they want to eventually go forward to.
Like Kate Bishop and all that.
Yeah.
Who else was it? No, it was I saw it. It was during Investor Day, for Disney, and they were talking about the shows. I believe America Chavez is supposed to be coming to the MCU through Disney Plus. I believe so, but I can't remember what he's involved in. Let me see.
Yeah, you'll have to do some research because I don't know what you're talking about.
Take over the Iron Man mantle. Morgan Stark. So that's probably the daughter. I don't know what his daughter is.
Oh, I can see that.
From 3,000.
Here it is. Yeah. So America Chavez, they mentioned that she's supposed to be in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. She's basically like, what is it? Like, I guess her outfit is similar to Captain America's, but she's I don't think I'm not like too for certain with the character. They're just making mention. Her what is her hero name? Her hero name is Miss America.
Miss America.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the what's it called? The hero in the or not wait, hold on, I just completely lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, who's gonna be also in Black Widow, the movie?
Taskmaster, Red Guardian.
Do you think they'll bring Captain Britain into this?
I don't think so. I'm not sure when that'll probably be introduced. Because people were thinking at the time, like before Far From Home came out, that he was supposed to be in there, and he wasn't. So I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. The only thing that people are possibly thinking, at least from what I've heard, is that Yelena Belova or whatever, like the blonde Black Widow in that movie, is possibly gonna have something to do within the future of the MCU. But like I said, I'm not.
I heard that Guardians of the Galaxy 3, when that happens, is going to introduce Hyperion, which is going to be like, that's basically like when they eventually did introduce Hyperion, I kind of expected him to become the new like flagship hero because he is just super powerful. If you put him all in perspective, he's like, can't he like? Is he better than Thor? Or
I'm not for certain.
Because I only know a little bit about Hyperion because he's one of those ones that like it doesn't get talked about a bunch, but then you look at the comics and you're like, oh, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
But so I'm like,
at the moment, the person that's considered like the most powerful like hero within the MCU is Captain Marvel, but like
that's true.
I haven't seen too much.
Are they making a Captain Marvel too?
They are. They are. The director is Nia DaCosta, I believe is how you pronounce the last name. So that's in the works. I'm not sure where that's gonna go exactly. No, I believe this was mentioned during Investor Day. I believe that the person that's playing Ms. Marvel is supposed to have some involvement in that movie, possibly. I believe that's what was said.
Okay.
And it was something else. What else was it? shoot, it's something involving scrolls. Secret Invasion. That's a series that's supposed to happen for Disney Plus with Nick Fury and then Ben Mendelsohn playing Talos as the scroll. But I'm not sure how that's supposed to go since Captain Marvel kind of ruined the whole Secret Invasion sort of thing by making the scrolls good.
Good. Yeah.
It's like, how do you do that now?
Have a good night, Will.
See you, Will.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's just like a lot of interesting stuff going on with it. That's like, okay, we just kind of have to wait and see how it plays out.
Because it's like we just sit here and theorized and talked for a little bit, and you're sitting there thinking, like, man, they got rid of Captain America, they got rid of Iron Man, they're possibly getting rid of Spider-Man. Like, those are like the flagship 3 of Marvel, if you think about it. But then you sit there and it's like, yeah, Black Panther passed. So it's like you sit there and you're juggling it, but then we're realizing there's still so much potential and so much more that can be added that doesn't involve those characters that we could be seeing MCU movies for at least, I'm guessing it's at least lasting another 5 or so years, 5 to 10 maybe. Unless the movies start completely flopping and bombing, but I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think that it probably won't happen for some time. Like I don't see like in terms of like the Disney Plus shows, like those don't seem like those are gonna flop. At least the ones that are focusing more on like continuing the storyline of the characters from the first 10 years.
Yeah,
those those will do like very well.
That's the one thing. When I was sitting there, like, looking at it, people were saying after Rise of Skywalker, they're like, Star Wars is probably dead. It's probably like, this is its last leg.
Yeah.
And then The Mandalorian is the most streamed show for 2 months in a row on any platform in general. And you're like, okay, so Star Wars is, like, in a way at its peak right now. Because there's, like, not, like, I've heard so many people talk about The Mandalorian when they didn't really talk about the movies. And then it's like, then you look at what they introduced for Star Wars. There's no way the Ahsoka Tano show isn't going to be popular.
Yeah.
Like, the Obi-Wan show is going to do disgusting numbers.
Like, so, like with that and them bringing back Hayden Christensen. And
yes.
Shit like that.
It's just, you look at it all and you're just like, yeah, Star Wars is going to be around for a while. And then you look at it and it's like, I had the same worries about Marvel, but then I'm like, yeah, they're going to be around for a long time and I don't see them going away.
It's something with, I can't remember the name of it, but it's the next Ant-Man movie. It's Ant-Man. They're calling it Ant-Man and the Wasp, but it's Quantum something.
The Quantum Realm?
No, Quantum Realm. It's Quantum, let me see. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantum Mania is what they're calling it.
Quantum Mania.
But it's gonna introduce Kang the Conqueror. But I'm not sure if that's going to just be a one-time thing or something that extends.
Oh, they're probably going to do the thing like they did with Thanos. They like teased them at the end of like 3 movies.
Mm-hmm. Like they announced who the actor is and everything during Investor Day. Like, so I'm not sure. Like, I assume that he's going to be like the main villain. But it's
of
like,
the Ant-Man or of the whole
Ant-Man movie. But it's just like, how is that supposed to play out? Like, is he going to stay for some time, or is it just like a one and done sort of thing?
Yeah, because you can look at it and you can still see Galactus being a problem.
Like that could, I feel like they would probably lean more towards Galactus being the main villain, possibly, with the whole like Fantastic Four thing happening in the future. And then you also have whatchamacallit, what is it? X-Men at some point happening.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about the X-Men.
Yeah, because like,
all they need to do is reintroduce someone and make Wolverine the man, like the new guy, and then boom, it's over.
That's the thing, because Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Feige just announced that
Deadpool will be in the MCU.
So that's an easy thing for them to do. It's just like mutants are here. It's in the MCU, and the good thing about it though is that it's staying rated R, which is like perfect. So that'll be like the first rated R MCU movie, which is causing people to want Blade to be rated R, but we'll have to see if that even happens.
Jesus, I'm just realizing, oh my god, we have so much content coming out in the next few years. because we seem in like such a drought right now because of 2020 and COVID, and then you're sitting there looking at it and you're just like, holy crap, there's so much going on in the next few, like just from already established series. So, and then if the new like Batman movie does well, then that could totally reintroduce the whole like that end of the DC movies.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Batman movie. There's rumor going around that there's possibly going to be sets for that movie. I think 3 sets. And the only reason why I am somewhat leaning towards believing that is because the night that the first trailer dropped during a DC Fandom, I was on Twitter scrolling, and then I saw a notification saying that, or like something like in the feed, about Lego following the account for the movie, and I was like, that's interesting. Especially like for that to be the night the trailer dropped. I'm like, what other reason could they possibly have to be following this account?
Yeah.
It's like that's interesting.
I really hope Lego realizes from their 2020 waves, at the very least, to start following their fans, because if they understood what we wanted, and that new wave that's coming out with the like that for like M&R leaked or whatever, have you heard those?
I think so. The only well, no, probably not. The only leak thing that I heard about was like the Star Wars stuff that was coming out.
Yeah,
I didn't really pay much attention to the and then I know what was the other thing? There's also the rumor of like Marvel CMF thing happening. So that's like gonna be interesting if that's true. I think it's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah,
I think it's pretty much confirmed. So it's just a matter of like what figures are they gonna do. I feel like they're not gonna go MCU like the MCU route. I think they're gonna pretty much just do like comic book type figures.
that'd be cool.
Yeah. But if they were to do MCU stuff, those are gonna sell in comics like immediately.
Yeah, I think that's going to be one of the most popular CMF ones, other than Gold.
So yeah, what are your theories about what's going to be in the Marvel one?
I don't know. I feel like they're probably gonna do, if it's comic book related, they're gonna want to do like stuff that's like first appearance type stuff.
Yeah, my wish could be that it's just everything new, like figures we haven't had before. We get like a Mystique. I would love a Mystique.
Like if they could actually pull like a lot of stuff possibly from the video games. Like they have like a whole roster of characters from like the Marvel games. Like there's a lot of stuff that they can just pick from. It's just a matter of like what they're gonna narrow it down to. Since I believe it's only 12
It's only
figures.
12, yeah.
So it's like, what do you narrow that down to? Which one are people gonna want the most? I'm hoping that at least one of them is Stan Lee. I would hope that. Just because.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that.
It hasn't happened yet. Yet he's been in the video game, so it's like it makes.
Yo, how's it going?
There's our boy BFAB, Mr. Tree Enthusiast. What's up with that picture, man?
You don't like it?
No, I like it. That's why I'm asking.
I'm implying that I'm a tree fucker.
Oh.
Oh god.
I'd say I did get consent. Don't worry, the tree gave consent. So. Everything's good.
So where have you been, man?
Busy doing daily content.
No, today.
You know what?
Stream.
Oh, today? Well, here's the thing. You guys are texting the group chat. I have the group chat on mute, right?
You asshole. There's 4 of us in there and we never
You guys
text.
sent too much fucking messages. You guys all have my number. I don't have any of you guys on mute. You guys could have texted.
I guess that's true. That is true. I'll text you individually next
Yeah,
time.
if you text me, I mean, I would have totally just popped on. I mean, the thing is, I'm not on YouTube a lot, but I'm always now doing stuff, trying to get videos done and post daily content and do this and that. So,
Oh, so B-Fab, I got hired onto one of the jobs that you got fired up from.
Whole Foods?
Not that one.
He's
Amazon?
like, time for the guessing game.
Oh, Target? Target?
Target, yes.
Lucky you.
How much were you getting an hour at Target?
When I was 14.25.
I'm getting $6.25 more cents than you.
Really?
Yes.
Why that high at Target?
20. It's actually not Target. It's Target Distribution Center.
Oh, so you're like a mini slave. I get it.
But yeah,
He's a hacker.
20-50 an hour there. So that's awesome.
I'm so proud of you.
That's 42,000 a year, I think.
Wow.
That's
Do you also have to suck their dick to get that amount of money?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Unfortunately.
Thank God I'm not in that position.
But yeah, why you join at the end? Oh my gosh, man! It's so much.
Because I just looked at the group text. I also have my father on mute too. And so I'm like, wait a second. And so
Too, and you should have got notifications on YouTube, man.
I do have notifications on.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't on YouTube. That's what I was saying.
It doesn't like you can get notifications whenever. Like if you're scrolling through whatever risky websites that you're scrolling through, you should get
Here, look. Here, let me turn on my camera. It's a wake up call.
this man.
Everybody better wake up. Here, look. Okay, let's turn this on. Okay. Why is that such a bad angle?
Yeah, there's a notification right
Yeah.
there.
See? Notifications are on.
You can listen to it.
Yeah, well, it didn't pop up or whatever to you, or you would.
It's not popping from my phone. It doesn't go Eric's live on my phone.
What are you about to stream your game, Andrew?
I actually have no idea how that happened. I can actually do that. I
That's
click start my camera. Is that because no, my Elgato isn't plugged into my computer anymore? Why is that?
That's pretty cool if StreamYard has right there or something.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Vision. How's it going, man?
It's going good. How about you?
Just going. It's so sad you have a deeper voice than half of us here. I mean, than all of us here. I'm jealous.
I just accept everything at this point. It's just like, you know what? I'm middle ground. I'm fine.
No, Andrew, you sound like a woman. Never wanted to tell you that, but you sound like a woman.
I know I have a higher pitched voice, but I don't think.
No, it's a woman. If I heard you on the phone, I'd be like, dang, look at that girl. Oh. He sounds thick.
I guess I'll continue. Hey, Mini Brick. Do you want to join us? Just
Hey.
throwing it out there just in case. But welcome. Thank you so much for coming.
Mini brick. In this
Mini
book.
Brick's been like just popping off when it comes to Lego ideas recently.
He's popping off on everything.
Yeah,
Like, dang.
Oh, is Mini Brick the guy who made the
Avatar set.
Avatar set?
Mhm.
Okay. So
Avatar, Polar Express, Gravity Falls, Mr. Bean, Full House, like a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, no, he's going all the way out.
has he gotten any accepted?
We don't know yet. I think we're going to find out about Avatar very, very soon.
I'm keeping my fingers crossed, man. I really.
Man, well, the thing is, I literally just spent $150 on all the OG Avatar figures, and they're coming in the mail tomorrow. So if I just spent all the money on the OG ones just for the
You're-
new set to come out, I'll be mad.
I mean, life's not fair. No, I'm kidding.
Honestly, but considering they denied it before, I feel they'll just deny it again.
I
Sadly,
don't think they've ever got an Avatar project that reached that many supporters.
I think so.
I don't
Was it-
think. I don't think that's accurate.
I'm not for certain.
Maybe.
But
I don't
there
know.
is even someone else that made one, but like another Appa build, and that got into the next review stage. So I think possibly what's going to happen is them seeing that people really want this type of set. Just a matter of them having to pick like which one are they going to go with.
I mean, I don't think it's about like them seeing the demand because like Office has been like approved or not approved, made like 10,000 supporters
Oh,
at least 3 times. I think it's just like if they can get the license, like they've done it before. That doesn't exactly mean they can do it again, right? I think it's very likely going to get made just because there has been a resurgence in Avatar fans. So
Mhm. Yeah. Shoot.
who knows?
The one thing
Maybe we
about-
gotta threaten some people at Lego. What do you guys think?
I,
Vision, you have the connections now. Can you?
I definitely can't threaten people. I really can't do much of anything.
I guess I can tell Alyssa. I asked Alyssa if she wants the box or something. What do you think?
I don't think that would work.
You don't think she'd be down?
Yeah, no, I don't think that would work. I don't think any chance of it's just like, it's up to them what they make. I don't have any say so in that. I wish I did. Then we would have everything that we wanted in the Lego community, but then again, that would mean them making like tons of stuff.
Do you think that waterboarding would work?
That probably wouldn't work either. I think that would probably gives all.
Vision, you're shooting down all my great ideas.
Oh man. Shoot, I was trying to think. Like, it's so difficult working on this mock because I'm trying to make the freaking dummy build for Hall of Armor, and the reference is super like annoying, just like based on the shape of the base of the arm or like the base of the robot. I'm like, okay, what the heck? I just don't want it to be too big because it has to fit within the scale of the Hall of Armor that I'm working on.
See you, Brick Bunnies. Thanks for coming.
See ya, man.
See ya.
So you're making like a whole mock out of it?
Yeah, so I have a total of 5 displays for 5 different suits. I made the pad, I made the screen so far in front of the pad. It's just a matter of adding like a bunch of other stuff inside the room that kind of fills it up, doesn't leave it so blank.
Gotcha.
And then it'll be finished. There's actually working lights for each of the displays, so that's something that I got to add there, which I think adds a nice touch to it. It's all for building the Marvel universe, so that's my part of the collaboration, and then it's just up to the other person I'm collaborating with to work on their part.
That's cool.
So yeah.
Nice.
I can see you're finally. I guess post. I mean, I think you did a live stream. I know I missed it, right, Vision?
Yeah, I did a live stream the other night. This was, when was this, Saturday? No, not Saturday. I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday. I did a stream at like 8:30 or so. That went for about 2.5 hours. I was actually building the Hall of Armor set because I needed the parts from it. So that's why I did that stream. I'm possibly going to be doing another stream, I think, tomorrow night.
Oh, awesome! I'll try to turn up if I remember.
But I'm just slowly trying to get back into content because like last year was pretty slow for me, just like due to everything that was like going on. It's like, okay, I don't have that much time to really make my own content. So
Yeah, no. Beyond the Bricks, they torture you guys, so I understand.
oh no, not at all. Like I mean that does like take, or it did take up like some of my time, and then between like other just like I guess partnership type stuff and just that whole thing. So this year is more so just like me trying to like balance it out, and just kind of like try and put out as much content as possible, at least for the start of the year. If I slow down again like towards like middle of the year, that's fine. But this year, just like this, at least for the start, I want to kind of like get things on a roll again.
Yeah, I get that.
For me, my one problem is I would be pretty good at making mock videos if I actually I sat down on numerous occasions trying to make Lego content and then said, yeah, I'm not the type of person to do this. I don't know how to really display it in an interesting way or do a voiceover. I feel if anything, I'd do one of those slow camera pan over with epic music type videos. But because I'm good when it comes to my reaction channel that I actually post to, because I'm good at just talking to a camera as I am in the streams. But it's when I'm sitting there just trying to explain Lego, I seem so off.
You're very good at nodding your head, but yeah, that bops. right?
Basically, but then even when it's over, I can sit there and talk for 3 minutes. I purposely had to push myself to not talk for 3 minutes before the song starts because then I'll lose all audience attention.
In your 500 sub special, you seem miserable as hell.
No, I was actually really enjoying that. I sat down that day wanting to do that.
You should
Also,
watch back that video. You seem
Eric,
like
you
something
got a
like
donation.
Ah, Scooby Doo, thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate it, man. See what it says. BFAB.
The poo just leaked. Wait,
Oh, I'll have to see what that looks like. I'm guessing it'll be on like Reddit or something.
yeah, bring that or Instagram. Let me take a look. Oh, yeah, the figure just leaked, and that looks actually pretty
Lego
nice.
area, so I'm gonna do
Hold on, I'll check my Explore page. Oh, Michael Bricks probably posted something about it already.
Let me see. Let's see. No, he actually did not post. The person I'm following, Pricey Plastic something, he posted a picture of it, but I'm not sure where he got the image from. Where did the leak start? I'm sure it like goes on some. Wait,
Oh, where'd BFAB go?
I have no clue.
Here, jeez. Oh, maybe he wanted to make a video more likely. Winnie the Pooh just leaked. Is that what you guys talking about?
Yeah, when the Pooh minifigure for the idea set just leaked.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so he probably went for that.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's definitely gotta work on that.
You better get that out soon before anyone else does. Damn.
Well, he left right away, so hopefully it only takes him like 10 minutes to make the video.
Yeah.
Is there like an r/Lego leaks?
I don't know. I feel like if there was, Lego would probably like do everything they could to take that down.
There is, but it's like 3 years old content. It's like a dead subreddit.
Let me see. Lego leaks.
Well, maybe like check the new. Yeah, no, I think it's been dead for 3 years. There's 2 members online.
Oh my god. The leak of the sand speeder. I forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing.
BFAB, we thought you were making the video real quick
what video?
about the Winnie the Pooh figure.
Can't
Yeah, we-
cover leaks, but yeah, no, I thought earlier,
You saw it earlier.
like an hour ago.
Mini Breaker behind an hour. Jeez.
Well, you may have already known and just not said it.
Yeah, possibly.
BFAB, the donation in the chat is dedicated to you.
Wow, I feel important. They tell me like suck a dick or something.
No,
Oh,
it's Scooby Doo telling you something about the Scooby Doo universe.
Oh my god, this fucker's been everywhere.
Oh my god.
I love how you know. He said BFAB, Shaggy left me for Velma, and they're
Yeah,
shaking
you
between Fred and Daphne are in her mansion.
Yeah, no, they let me know that yesterday.
I like how BFAB's just like very familiar with this person.
It's just horrified that, damn, I have to deal with them again.
I heard suicide's an option.
Oh my god.
You're a fan, man. Come on.
He said death is better than Scooby Dooby Doo.
Hey, and I mean, I think that Daphne's hot as fuck. Like, if Daphne was a real person, like I would, we'd make sweet, sweet love. But other than that, you know,
Sure, man, sure.
hey, even if I have to drug her, it's okay. It's normal.
All right, I think it's time to end the stream.
All the cool kids-
Maybe if we cut it off now, that won't make it in the VOD.
Oh, I didn't even hear what he said.
I don't want it to repeat it, so let's just move on.
Let's
My advice: never drug women, guys.
I'm sure.
Unless they ask you to.
I trust that you haven't. I would hope so. I would hope so.
You never know. It's a gamble. It's
Oh, no.
50-50.
Oh man.
People are like, "Oh my goodness, BFAB. You can't say that. It's 2021."
Eric, what time do you have to be up in the morning, or do you not have something tomorrow?
I quit my job, so I don't have to work.
Okay, because normally by now I would think you would have ended it. That's why I was checking.
I just realized Eric quits jobs faster than I get fired. I was just thinking about that.
No, I quit. I put my 2 weeks in 2 weeks ago so that I can get this job. Target.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying, Eric, you switch jobs faster than I change my underwear. So
That's crazy, but no, only because it's an $8 pay raise.
I'm not telling you it's a bad idea. I'm saying good job, but I'm just saying, dang, you don't hold jobs, Eric.
Hey, if he's making money, he's making money.
No, I'm saying good job, y'all. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying, dang. He's gonna work there at like the Target warehouse for like a week. He's like, this job sucks. I quit.
No, it'll only be for 3 days. So
3 days. Wait, you're working there for 3 days?
yeah, it's 12-hour shifts, 3 days.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna say you were gonna only plan on staying there for 3 days. I was about to snap.
No,
Yeah, he'd be like, Eric, that's a BFAB move.
Hey, it's not Walmart. Walmart, that job was shit.
I won't have to deal with customers, so I'm happy about that.
You would think so. I mean, at one point, I worked in a back room in Target at night before I got fired. Well, I quit before they could fire me. You know. But besides that, yeah. What was I trying to say? I had this really good point that I was going to bring up. Oh yeah, quit before they fire you. That's my best advice.
Well, let's hope they won't have to fire me. I think they're gonna say I'm a valuable employee.
Is that what you keep telling yourself? I tell myself the same thing, and I keep getting fired.
Lowe's mentioned that multiple times to me. They're like, "Oh man, you're a very valuable employee."
We
Really
miss you so much, Eric. Are you sure you don't want to get paid $7 an hour anymore? Are you sure?
yeah, yeah.
Right.
I
Is that how that went?
It was sucky. $12.17 an hour. It sucked.
I actually believe you.
This is the dream.
It's the wake up call. Everybody. Oh, I gotta change my thumbnail. My last 2 videos are bombing the fuck. It just
Well, what were they about?
top 10 predators in the Lego community.
Whoa!
I got
That was actually the video.
Oh my, yo, no wonder everyone's looking at the normal BFAB talking about Lego news, talking about Lego top 10, top 10 Lego predators.
I feel like that the video would actually do really well. People are like, who's the predators? And you literally just like target random people that you don't like.
That'd be so fucked up. You just start calling everyone predators. That's your April. See, has anyone actually gone through with what Sans wants to do with the top 10 bangable minifigures?
No. No.
Nobody? You should do that on April Fools, but make it like
do that on April Fool's, but I still have some respect for my YouTube channel. Yeah, it's a little
top
bit.
10. Do a top 10 attractive minifigures, and then just like start it with number 10, Jabba the Hutt, and then end the video right there.
Oh, I should just find a really fat bitch and call her Jabba the Hutt, and then end the video.
No.
Isn't that how life works? BFAB, you're a dick, okay? Stop making fun of fat people, okay? They can't control it. BFAB, you're fat too. What do you, come on, you can't say. Lessons learned, always make fun of fat people the second they turn around.
Daphne's back in the chat.
Daphne, not Daffy. Fuck.
Daffy the Duck.
Daffy Duck, motherfuckers. I like to say Daffy actually does not say that line.
Line that she says, yeah.
Quack, quack, motherfuckers. Daphne in this bitch. I like to say I don't really want to fuck Daffy Duck, not really my type, so.
S.I. O'Connor, welcome. How's it going, man?
Sai, my friend, Sai O'Connor. Hello.
Hello.
I don't know what accent I'm doing, Sai. Cocaine. It's bad for you.
Hey, already back.
That's an accent. Cocaine.
Cocaine. I have a cocainian accent. Why can't I edit this? I just need to change the stupid. Da-da-da. You guys know Logan Paul's Bop?
No.
Wait, what now?
I was saying, are you guys a part of the Low Gang? Are you like 12 and a half?
No, no,
Are you 12?
no.
I am definitely 12 and a half. You know it, girl.
Eric, that's why I didn't ask you. Kidding. I'm kidding, guys. Eric's not 12 and a half. If he was, we wouldn't be here. We'd be in the back of a van. But, you know.
It's a 12 and a half-year-old just kidnapping adults.
I was implying that I was a pedophile, but, you know.
No, you, whatever.
I like to also confirm I am not a pedophile. It was a joke. In case for some reason you're like, oh, wait a second, it seems a little suspicious here. We all can't be Andrew, okay?
Let's see. Is Velma cute, B-Fab?
Does he have those double thick thighs?
Oof, I thought you were about to say something else.
Betty Worcester. Hey, Si, how's it going, my friend? Long time no see. Actually, it's been like 2 days, but how's it going? Ba ba da ba ba. I'm loving it.
From distance.
Eric's super gay.
Mimi.
No, my bad.
Let's see.
I'm not homophobic though, but you are really gay.
Stop it.
Stop it! You're making fun of me. Like you don't know your mascara starts running off your face.
I'm great, B-Fab. Happy to be here. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you being happy.
Are you though? Ask yourself, where could you have been instead of this? No, I'm kidding.
Man.
You could finally be hanging out with your kids, Si, and not abandoning them again. You know, like there's a lot of things you could. No, I'm kidding. Ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba 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 ba.
Crap. What was up there?
Let's see.
Oh fuck! I just had sex, and it felt so good. Felt so good. A random stranger made me put my penis inside of her. I just had sex,
All right. Well, my battery is almost dead, so.
and I'll never go back. Never go back to the night having sex on thin. You want to sing along, Eric?
No.
Eric, ready? I just had sex, and it felt so good. Felt so good.
I come back because my sister just arrived home with Wendy's. So
Your sister just had sex.
Wendy's at this late hour? Holy cow.
her and her boyfriend went out and they're just like, we're going to grab Wendy's. Do you want
They
anything?
totally had sex. And now it's real awkward that you're thinking about it.
I'm pretty sure his sister is underage.
She's actually
That was-
18, so he's kind of fine right now.
They still had sex.
BFF, has anyone ever called you weird before? Because if not, I'm going to be the first to do it.
Is it because they didn't have sex?
Oh my god. All right, thank you all so much for coming for this live stream. Really appreciate it. We'll be live on Wednesday. Oh, $2.
BFAB kiss me.
Oh god.
All right, I'll do 10 quick for you. Thank you so much for the donation.
Oh yeah, I can sing along. I just had sex, and it felt so good. It felt
Why are
so
you doing
good.
push-ups over the Legos?
A random bitch made me put my penis inside of her. I
What
think
are
I
you
had nonsense,
All
but
right, we're not getting in 10 cents from this video. Thank you, man.
I was guaranteed. I think I asked her, but if I didn't, my bad.
All right. Bye. Thank you for coming for the donations, everyone. Thank you, Scouter, for coming and donating early and not saying anything. Jeez. All right. Bye.